What's up everyone, MonkeyDude22 here, and before we begin the stream today, I wanted to share with you news about the passing of SpongeBob creator Steven Hillenburg. Now Mr. Hillenburg, who passed away on November 26th, was an animator, cartoonist, and believe it or not, a marine biology teacher. He's directed, produced, and written on the SpongeBob series since its creation in 1999, and it has gone on to become the 5th longest running American animated series of all time. The SpongeBob movie, which he directed in 2004, was actually intended to be the series finale. However, with Nickelodeon wanting to produce more episodes, he resigned as the showrunner and went back to making short films. In 2015, the SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of Water was released, the second film adaptation of the series. It marked his return to the franchise after he co-wrote the story and acted as an executive producer on the project. Besides his 2 Emmy Awards and 6 Annie Awards for SpongeBob, he's received other recognitions such as an accolade from Heal the Bay for his efforts on elevating marine life awareness, and the Television Animation Award from the National Cartoonist Society. He was diagnosed with ALS in 2017, but stated he would continue to work on his show as long as possible. Mr. Hillenburg has been an inspiration and influence to many cartoonists over the years, and at this time let's take a moment of silence to honor the work that he's done.
Such a cool wall. Slowly pan right. That lady's typing away.
What's going on, everyone? MonkeyDude22 here live. That was a pre-recorded tribute that I had made, and that I was made a couple of days ago. But recently, last night, George H.W. Bush also passed away. So it's been a pretty sad week in the world of celebrities and especially Nickelodeon in general. You know, Steven Hillenburg was a big inspiration to most people. A lot of that information pulled from Wikipedia, but yeah, it's a sad day across the Nickelodeon family, as it were. And as you can see, SpongeBob in the background here. Sonic the Sketch has made a little bit more of a tribute to SpongeBob this week. Got the Halo, the RIP, and then over here, goodbye, best friend, happy trails. We have a small little site for Steven Hillenburg right here, which I will bring up right over here. Of course, SpongeBob will not be the same. We have a little bit of a temporary spot while we work on a more permanent solution down in Bikini Bottom for him. But hopefully everybody is having a good week despite the news that's been going on. Slushy Wolf's in here. Blue's over in here. I see a Sonic the Sketch up there on top of SpongeBob. I'll get a better view of SpongeBob right now. And we also have Mr. Noon, I believe, is still in the realm. There's a lot to get to today. There is quite a bit of stuff to show off. There's going to be a pretty big explosion with fireworks that's going to happen in a little bit here. So let's go ahead and jump right into the stream chat on the Discord. And if you are interested in joining up on the Discord, the link is in the description. The previous Discord link had expired, but I put in a brand new link just a few minutes ago. So if it's the one ending in SJU, that is the one that you'll want to use to join the Discord, and I just posted it right there in the chat. So I'm going to jump into the stream chat now, and the next voices you'll hear, it looks like Sonic's in here, Bro Boy, looks like Blue, and Slushy's in here, but Slushy's usually not talking while he's at work. So here we go, into the stream chat.
Present. Oh.
Alrighty, I am here in the stream chat.
Yay. Hello.
Yay.
A very sad week.
It is a very sad week indeed, but lots to get to.
First, Mr. Hillenburg, then W. Bush.
Yes, George H.W. Bush. It's kind of it's
And
always, I said this previously. It's
oh,
like you kind of see these things happening. When Stephen Hillenburg got diagnosed with ALS, which is Lou Gehrig's disease, or more people know of Stephen Hawking. That's the kind of disease that he had. It was like a motor degenerative disease where basically things just stop working, and so you kind of knew things were going to happen, but it's still when it hits. It's always one of those things that you never really truly expect.
You just
So
didn't want to believe it, really.
yeah, you didn't want to believe it was going to happen, but that is life, and love it or leave it, I guess.
eh,
All right,
most
so we got
likely I
lots
kinda
to
hate
lots to
death.
get to today. So just take a quick peek at what the Nick City looks like right now. A
Woohoo.
little bit more accent, a little bit more details being done. The walls have been built up
Walking
a little
in a
bit
winter
more.
wonderland.
We've got a new area over here to the side. This is the directory of all the different stores that are over here. And this was done by Mr. Noon's. Got a bunch of different places. Got the Apple Store, Subway, Eat Fresh, of course. The Nike Cross Nick Store, FYE, the Nick Stop, Nick Music, Nick Pizza, all these different places. Nick City 2.0 is definitely coming along in the build process for sure. Got some ATMs over here and then some bathrooms. Still very basic for the moment. But over here is the FYE store.
The monkey.
Yep.
I have a build request, but unfortunately I can't, come to the Minecraft realm.
What
What?
would be your request?
The Nickelodeon Sweets and Punta Cana. I want Sonic to build it.
Sonic, that's an undertaking and a half.
I mean, I could do it, but it'd take a while. So I'll make a decision.
Put it on the back burner and when we get time and chance to do it.
Yeah.
Yep. So we've got the snow is on the ground here in Nick City. It's definitely started to come down. You got snow accents all over. Nick Buster Video, the Nike store, the GameStop, aka the Nick Stop. We did remove, so the Good Burger that used to be standing right here beside Nick Buster has been removed. It's actually been moved to another part in the city.
Oh wow.
This
I didn't
is
even see
the
this.
as you can kind of see, this is just the placement holder right now for the Nick World Transit. So basically the train system that we have running to all the different areas of the realm. This is basically the station for Nick City. So as you come in here, downstairs, yeah, Kidder, Nick Buster is a parody of Blockbuster, absolutely. When you come down here, you'll have the train system, which Slushy's in right now. And away he goes. And that takes you to the Grand Central Station, which will eventually be more Ninja Turtles themed. But basically from there you can link up to all the different trains running across the realm. And then you'll be able to check out all the different places without having to fly everywhere. Because eventually, creative will not be a thing. People won't be able to fly everywhere.
Oh.
This is where the Good Burger has been moved to. It's still under construction right now.
Ooh.
But it is
Yeah,
right
I
over
see
here.
it.
And right across the street, currently where the Nick at Night is, there's going to be another strip mall. And if you've ever seen the movie Good Burger, you know that there is a Mondo Burger.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a strip mall here that's going to have a few more shops and the Mondo Burger. Because, of course, Good Burger has to have its competition.
Right. We also
And
got
then
a
the
new-
next new thing here, which you can kind of see
I
in the
haven't
background. Sonic, maybe you want to show this off.
Good,
Yes, I will show it
but I
off.
do want to see it.
So it is a new bowling arena over here. I call it Nick Bowling.
Nick Bowling.
So if you come
Nick
inside,
Bowling.
you have a little reception area, Yeah.
Get your smelly, sweaty, rented shoes.
Yeah, shelves over here, rent out shoes. And then over here we have a bar as well. And to your right, there's some bowling balls you can choose out, rent out as well. And the main part is the alleys. And they actually work, so if you were to drop something, it would slide across.
Which is pretty cool. So it's an interesting thing. It's like, so tell me how you did it again. You put what, blocked ice underneath the wood?
Yes, I used a block of ice and I put it with on top of it there are oak slabs.
That looks awesome.
Yep. And that's how I made it work like that.
Which I didn't believe that was actually a thing until I actually tried it. And believe it or not, that is actually a thing. I had no idea that ice would change the properties. Blue's bowling with diamonds right now.
Yeah, I was just like kind of experimenting, and then that's how I got that to work.
It's pretty sweet.
Slushy
Pretty
over here at the
sweet.
bar.
Slushy's over at the bar. What kind of drinks does Slushy drink?
Not
Oh,
sure.
shoot.
What does a
I
slushy wolf?
disconnected.
I wonder what a slushy wolf drinks.
I have no idea what he would be drinking.
Like liquids, like water,
Slushies.
He drinks water from the toilet.
or he
Yeah.
probably drink.
Gross.
Well, I mean, slushy is in the name, so I'm guessing he drinks slushies.
Yes.
Yeah, don't eat the yellow snow Slushy.
Coke.
All right.
Can you hear me? Everybody can hear me?
Coke hashtag not sponsored. There you go. All right,
Everybody can
so
hear me?
yeah, we can hear you. So we have a thing to get to today, and if you are
Stupid TV's lagging.
if you are checking out the stream agenda, you'll notice that we have a number 3, which is the demolition of Studio 44.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
there is going to be lots of explosions that Mr. Noon will be happily, well, maybe not happily, but he'll be pulling the trigger to
Hope it's not
say
need to next.
farewell to the soundstage of 44. And there is a lot of stuff to basically show once this is done. We're actually going to start building it today. So that's the main focus of the stream. Actually, there's something else we want to see in Astro World, I believe. But
Yeah.
we need to first enable the TNT. So let me do that.
Now,
Let's
before
see.
I pull this lever before I
on.
get rid of
I'm
my
gonna-
build, y'all better
gonna-
help me rebuild.
Let's see. I think I gotta actually turn on cheats. I don't think cheats
Alright.
are on right now.
No one pull the lever. No one.
Yeah, nobody pull the lever. If you pull the lever,
what if-
so God
hold on.
help me.
What if someone that you don't know
Oh, there we
or
go.
never knew about griefs Nick Studios?
Well, nobody should be able to right now. All right, so cheats are enabled, and the TNT explodes is on. So this should be correct for this to work. Before we do that, I just want to kind of show everybody what we did here, because I mean, you know, I'm a fan of blowing things up at times, and I don't know, is this overkill? I don't know if this is overkill at all. Maybe you can let me know in the
No.
chat if this is overkill.
No,
I
no,
think
that's-
it's enough, but I'm not sure. I mean, we can head on down inside real quick and take a quick peek as well. I mean, I don't think this is enough TNT. I really, you know, I don't know. So
Oh my gosh.
Maybe
I mean, this
is
Oh
enough.
my gosh.
It's kind of overkill, but it's fine.
I mean,
because-
it's fine. It's
Yeah.
okay. Gravedigger has joined, and Gravedigger will get to see. Well, maybe Gravedigger would like to pull the trigger, because over behind Soundstage 44 is the sets for Millionaire and Golden Balls, and these are also wired up. So if Gatekeeper or Gravedigger, oh wait, no,
You guys need to add
I
some
get them
barriers.
mixed up so much.
Hold on,
Gravedigger and
guys.
Gatekeeper, I get them mixed up.
Monkey. You need to add some barriers to protect Nick from
It's
the
fine.
explosion.
It'll be
Oh,
fine.
it's
No,
All right.
I pull lever.
Cool,
So,
Can we get a
Mr.
countdown?
Noon, let's get a countdown from 10 seconds in the chat.
Yes.
So we're gonna count down from
Nueve.
10, and this is gonna be the demo of 44.
10, 9, 8. No, I'm kidding.
So 10, 9,
9,
Not
Eight.
ready.
8,
I'm not ready.
7,
7,
6,
6,
5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Go.
Boom.
Oh my gosh!
I'm scared. Wait.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god. Hold
It's
on.
happening.
Oh no, no.
It's happening.
Lord,
Things
I
are
told
happening.
you! I told you!
Totally
I
not
told
overkill at
you.
all. Totally not overkill. Oh my
Oh
lord.
my god. I am lagging so bad.
Oh my gosh! Add some stupid barriers right now!
Oh lord.
Oh my.
Oh my
Oh.
god, the trees! The trees!
Totally not overkill at all. Oh my gosh, it exploded me
no.
back to
Oh, no,
like
no,
somewhere
no,
else.
No, no, no.
All right, here we go.
Oh my god, I cannot. Oh boy.
Getting to the studio.
I think this was overkill.
No,
Yeah,
totally not
oh,
overkill.
no.
It may or may not have crashed the
Oh,
realm either. I don't know.
jeez. That is
Oh my God.
a lot.
Oh, hey, look, it reached into the Gatekeeper Studios here.
Oh my god.
So
There it
there
goes.
was no pulling the lever on this one.
Oh my god.
Rest in peace, Gatekeeper Studios. Rest in
Holy
peace.
cow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, jeez.
So yeah, like if you're watching the stream, like it totally glitched me out almost, because like I'm seeing like half the world. So I'm gonna quickly like exit and rejoin, and we can like tour the damage.
Look at this big
Log
hole.
out, log out.
Oh my god, this big hole.
I probably should have made a backup of the realm before we did that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. Thanks for.
So good. So good. Alright, here we
Oh,
go.
jeez.
Look at this gigantic hole.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, so good. But look at that. The studios is unscathed.
Yay. Well, except
Oh,
for this block over here.
yeah.
That
Studios
is
is safe.
pure destruction at its finest. Holy cow. It is a giant crater
Jesus.
with lots of
Much
water
bigger than
everywhere.
the rhino from Spider-Man.
Gotten nowhere near
So
this.
I did not expect it to explode in this direction as much. So, but yeah, I mean, really, that's probably about as efficient as it could have possibly been.
Oh, monkey.
Jesus.
You just gave me an idea. I think we should do a Nick Mines. You know, mining.
Take care, Phantom Geek. Thanks for stopping by as usual. A Nick Mines, he says.
All right. Well,
Could
that
be interesting.
that was funny and laggy.
It, yeah, I can't wait to see the replay on the stream for that one. I'll have to put that up as its own separate video, like a highlight.
Lol.
That like, wow, holy cow. Like, I'm amazed. So like normally when you do like TNT, like it doesn't always explode everything. Like here it got, I would say, like 95% of everything.
Oh, welcome to the no Nick zone. What?
The no
You know-
Nick zone. Oh yeah. So Blue did a little tribute over here to
Stuff.
Cartoon Network. He did a Cartoon Network sign, and then he put Disney XD, and this is the no Nick zone.
Cartoon
It's like a timeout.
Network.
It's like a giant timeout.
XD. What the heck?
So this is yeah, this is pretty great. I love the giant crater, and so typically, like as people know with the studios that I've
do some
made, I
work at
put,
the studio. You know, do some offices and stuff. You know,
So,
finish with
the
floor.
thing that's really going to be happening on the stream is, so this area here, and I don't know if I talked about this on the last week's stream. So what this area is going to be, as you can see as I pull back out here, there's a giant new hole here, or at least a giant gaping spot for studios. So there's going to be 2 new sound stages that are going to be put here. One of them is going to be some stuff that I'm going to be using for Guts. and a couple of other things. It's kind of going to be a multi-purpose building, so it's going to house a couple of different sets from different shows. But the other thing, the big thing, is we're now going to be able to put in a proper Nickelodeon Way entrance because we now have the space to do the giant road.
Brand new Nickelodeon Way
And
coming
we are
soon,
going
December
to have-
2019.
Okay, be quiet.
We're going to have the Jimmy Neutron's Nicktoon Blast. That is going to be put in here as well. So we're going to have room for 2 new studios, Jimmy Neutron's ride, and the Nickelodeon Way. That's what all is going to come in this area.
Nicktoon Blast.
Yeah, so
Christmas
basically,
Eve.
that is going to be the focus on the stream mainly. Is we're going to be, filling in this hole. I'm going to be placing in the new studios. We're going to put in the road work. We're going to do all that fun stuff. But before we get to that, Sonic had one other thing in Astro World that he wanted to show us. So let's go ahead and go over there. And I don't have a train system built over there yet. So we can't take the train.
We have to
But I will fly
over.
over.
Fly over there manually.
Yes, we have to manually fly
Nickelodeon
over.
Studios
Uh-oh.
is perfectly fit for the
Why is the
holiday.
world still loading for me? I don't know why.
You
wait,
might
never
want to
mind.
exit and rejoin. Sometimes I think what helps is if you look away from it, from whatever's not rendered, and then look back at it, it does kind of like get things going again.
Yeah, I mean, it's fixed.
What
now.
happened?
44 is no more,
Oh wow.
but you knew that. You were
I-
there. You pulled the trigger. So this is the
yeah,
back
but
of
I lagged
Gatekeeper
out.
Studios, and we expanded this area out, so the Golden Ball set and the Millionaire set can be placed right over here. So those 2 sets aren't going away per se. There is room for them created right over here for it.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my god.
all right, so we have another roller coaster over here.
Again.
Alright, I'm watching from the stream right now.
Alright, so let's see demonstrate.
Astro
This is
World.
the ride known as Coaster, and here goes Slushy.
Look at the loop though.
Whoa.
Just watch. Watch the loop.
All right, let's see the loop.
Alright, I'm watching from YouTube. Let's see.
Oh, nice. That's cool. I
I'm
like
watch-
that.
Oh,
There goes
Slushy.
Slushy.
so
Slushy.
it looks like you're able to do one.
I mean, so I guess it's not really like a traditional loop, but that's pretty darn close. I don't think you can get any better than that
It's
in
not that
Minecraft.
bad,
If you
really.
have, like, I'd love to see somebody who can do that.
Alright.
I'd love to see who can do that.
Lol. Go in there.
All right, so if anybody is interested in checking out the realm,
Oh, someone. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
we have a realm link,
Excellent.
which is currently right here on the screen.
Whoa.
realms.gg slash
Oh my gosh.
PJ
I
EBSR
Woohoo.
dash IJNS. Link is there in the chat. It's on the screen. You can pop in. You can check it out. We don't give out building permissions randomly to anybody that just joins. If you want building permissions, you have to have a reason for it, which that means we have a Discord. So you can join the Discord. You can get to know everybody. You can join the stream chat. You can basically put out an idea for any kind of building thing that you would like to do. And once that building request gets approved, that's when we hand out building permissions. We've had too many issues with griefers in the past, and this is the only way to do it now, to basically make it so that everything is safe and secured. But I'm in love with this coaster. I love that loop. I love that design. It's pretty great.
Monkey, why don't you ride it? Haha.
Haha. Is there a cart over here? Let's see if I can
Yes.
ride this here. All right, so everybody on the stream is gonna ride this coaster.
Hold
All right,
on,
give me just a
I-
second. I'm gonna go full screen so that way we don't have the
Watch
chat
out.
obstructing.
Oops.
All right, here we go.
Hold on.
Alright, let me just push you back. Press that button when you're ready.
All right, here we go. Don't get sick on the stream. Here we go.
Whoa.
Don't get seasick.
Oh Lord.
Here comes the loop.
Ow.
Oh, jeez.
Bonk. Nice.
And then you go through a tunnel.
No!
No.
My stupid TV's glitching! No! Stupid TV.
There you go. Now
And the fire. The ring of fire.
and there you come back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool
Nice.
indeed. I love the loop. The loop is fantastic.
Whoa.
So good.
Here we go again. Ah. Here goes the loop again.
I would do.
Ow.
Goes down. Look at Blue. Blue's just like trying to hang on for dear life. Boop. It's pretty great. Love that how that works. Says you need the realm owner's permission to join the realm. There shouldn't be like that. Try to exit your game and then reopen it and see if that does anything with it. I don't know if anybody else is on the stream that's watching that's trying to join using the realm link. Let me know what it does. See if you get the same kind of an error.
That was just a bunch of white cards going.
So many mine carts. But the Astro World is starting to take shape. There's starting to be more and more rides, which is pretty cool. Cool thing to check out.
Jesus.
All right, so we can head back over to the studios.
Yay.
And we can do all that fun stuff, unless you would like to do a thing of Slime Time Live real quick. Before we get to it.
Alright, I guess let's do Slim Tim Live.
Slim Tim Live.
Slim
Nice.
Tim Live. Yeah, so we can do the inside. We can do the inside Slime Time Live. We have a couple people that have mics, which is good.
Yeah. Good. Yay, time for some trivia facts. And
Yeah,
by the
so
way,
if you haven't seen the redesign of the inside of the studios, I basically went and started doing a new paint job, and actually I'm going to be redoing the entire studio tour.
White, green, and orange paint
Monkey.
job. Anything but that.
Monkey.
What?
Are we doing double dare tonight?
Possibly. I still have to get some stuff done for work, but I may have time to do that later tonight. So I will be trying to work on that stuff as soon as I possibly can, and hopefully we can get that in.
Everybody wants to rule the world.
turn that music off.
Yeah, turn off the music, please.
Copyright. Copyright. Copyright.
Cover infringement.
Yeah, turn off the music, please.
Turn it off. Copyright.
We're
Okay.
gonna get sued.
All right, I just
We're gonna
muted him
get
for right now.
sued.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute him. There you go. Copyright.
I mean, I can only hear it through his, so. Let's see here. So yeah, here is the current game lab. Nothing was done in here over the last week. So I basically just need to add a lot of the banners around here. I'm trying to think of some different ways to do the screen, because in real life it's actually angled out to the right. But
Oh.
it's you can't do pictures and you can't do stuff like that on angled objects.
I mean,
So
you could do like a diagonal type of screen, I guess.
yeah, it'd be something to look at to see if that might be possible. We'll see.
Yep.
Pranish Yoshi, hello, welcome. Kidder, yes, says turn off the music. Thank you. Yeah, so there's some different things that are happening with that, but so here we are with Slime Time Live.
Oh, this is the
Yeah.
inside?
This is the
Yep.
inside Slime Time Live set.
I haven't
So-
seen this yet.
Yeah, this one. Did we do this last week? I think last week.
Yeah,
it
we
was
did
finished.
it last week.
It was either finished last week or the week before, and we actually tried to do it last week. I think that's how that worked.
We actually did it last week. Oh, oops.
All
That's
right. So, do we have enough people that want to play it, though? I don't know. Do we have enough people on the
Oh, there's
realm?
gonna be like 4 wait, how many people?
So we need 4 to do it.
Oh,
Well,
four?
last time we did 2, but I don't know if you guys want to do 4.
I'll try to join the realm. I'll try.
Slushy's at work.
Yeah. let's do-
Maybe let's do the outside one, and then let's see if more people join up by the end of the stream, and we can try to do the indoor one.
Oh.
Yeah, because Slushy doesn't have his mic. He's at work right now, so that would only be 3 people. So
Always when I try to join the realm, there's always this like lag and stuff, and it constantly kicks me off. So
yeah, you're on mobile, so that it could really be Wi-Fi related, especially if you're on the Discord at the same time, because the intensity of the bandwidth gets a little bit insane with Discord. So it could go hand in hand, but let's see. All right, so we're outside. Who wants to go into the hot seat, as it were?
The Slim Tim Live.
The Slim Tim Live hot seat. All right, so we got them.
Now we gotta go copy and paste the list. There it is. Paste.
So
copy.
let's see. I mean, Gravedigger, you could come in and you could do the outside one.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Because all you'd have to do is sit there.
I'm gonna turn on the connection and see if it works.
Yes, Kidder, Slim Tim Live.
It randomized.
Because let's see, we got Blue in here, Sonic's in here, Slushy's in here, and Blue I don't think has mic working at the moment, or maybe does but is not speaking moment. I mean, birds don't usually talk. I mean, they usually chirp or repeat whatever somebody else is saying.
Chirp.
I mean, I could act as Blue.
Chirp. Squawk.
Squawk.
Chirp squawk.
Chirp squawk.
Chef Boyardee ravioli.
I mean, what? Chef
I don't
Boyardee
know.
ravioli?
I was kind of getting hungry since I didn't eat anything today.
Oh,
I have Chef Boyardee in my cabinet.
nice. Well, you are a little bit sickly, so
Yeah.
don't want to do more than or bite off more than you can chew, I guess. Yeah, QTV, Nick Bro, Monkey, if you want to recreate the Nickelodeon Studios as accurately as possible, suggest you taking your time and do research with videos, photos, and other stuff. Researching every frame, it could make a good difference, a big difference. Absolutely 100% accurate. I probably spent, I don't know, 20, 30 hours before I started the initial build out here, the initial studios build, and it's evolved over time because I found more and more resources and more pictures of the inside that have been beneficial into how it was actually done there. Because I've been in the side, I took the studio tour twice.
Okay,
actually,
the
maybe 3
connection's
times.
actually not too bad at the moment.
All right, cool. Pop in the minecart, and then
Right.
you can do some Slim Tim Live.
Slim
But
Tim
yeah, it's since the big issue was you couldn't take pictures or video on the studio tour. It was a situation where it's like it was a lot of up to like artist interpretation, creative freedoms, creative liberties, and all that kind of stuff. So it was a thing where I just kind of threw in whatever I could that made sense. Wow. Oh, you're invisible right now.
Oh.
Drink some milk
Well, I
there,
think,
bruh.
I randomly had a potion suddenly when I just joined.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find the milks. There's the milk.
Give the man some milk.
Drink up.
Oh.
Milk. Hey!
It's a Mario.
It's a Mario. A Mario has joined the game.
Okay, there he goes to the hot seat.
Yeah, Chris, I'm not sure why it's giving you that error because it shouldn't be set that way. It's not set up to like where I have to invite people, so... yes, Kidder, the timer is based on the one used for Guts. Yeah, I used the same one for the Guts episode, so that's why I throw it on there. So let me put up the clock. How long are we going to go? We're going to go 1 minute, 2 minutes?
1 minute.
1 minute.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
Clock coming up. All right.
Getting cooked up.
Are you ready?
Am I ready? Heck yeah.
Sonic, why would you give us a rundown of how this show works?
Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome to our first round. Alright, I'm stop with that actually. Welcome to our first round of Slim Tim Live with your host Sonic the Sketch, but I'm SpongeBob today, so call me Sonic the Sponge. Here today are a returning contestant, Gravedigger Studios. Hello, Gravedigger. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good today, and I'm ready to play some Slime Time Live.
That's what I like to hear. Now, let's start off with the rules before we play. Here we have a board. numbered again 1 through 16, and you have to match a pair. Each pair has prizes that you can win. Also, watch out for the slime, because if you don't get anything or run out of time, you get slimed by these buckets over here. And obviously handled by Slushy Wolf up here. You can thank him if you get slimed. Alright, so are we ready to play?
I'm ready.
All right.
Okay.
Clock is ready on your cue, Sonic. 1 minute.
Okay, ready, set, go.
1 and 11.
Alright, 1 and 11. 1, $50. 11, HQ Extra Lives. Keep going. Oops.
10, 12.
10, 12, 10, $250. 12, $250. $250.
14, 14, 15.
14, 15. 14, baseball tickets. 15, gift card.
2, 4.
2, 4, 2, baseball tickets for $50. Keep
7, 11.
7, 11. 7, an onion. 11, HQ Lives.
16, 1.
16, 1. 16, PS4. Was it 1?
Yeah.
$50. Keep going.
10 seconds.
8, 4.
8, 4. 8, bike and helmet. For $50. Keep going. Keep going.
13, 16. Did I say that already?
13, 16, HUX Live. 16, PS4. Keep going.
That is
5, 3.
time.
Oh, that is time. Slime
That is
'em.
time.
Well,
Oh, no.
Well, congratulations, Gatekeeper. You are going home with $250.
Oh,
Are you
I just
excited?
got slimed.
Get
What are you
slimed
It's actually
and
a
sent
grave
down
digger,
the
and
drain.
I'm
What are
really
you gonna
excited.
What are you gonna spend your $250 on? Renovations for your studios?
Maybe. Who knows?
Okay, well, thanks for having yourself, Gravedigger, critically acclaimed for Nickelodeon Studios also. So, technically, we had a celebrity on our show.
Yeah, if you want to check out Gravedigger Studios, be sure to check him out on YouTube. Obviously, if I can put a link to his channel in the description, definitely subscribe to him, check him out, because he does a version of Nick Studios on the PS4 edition. So if you don't have the ability to play on the Bedrock edition or Better Together update for like Nickelodeon Studios or anything like that, and you have a PS4 and PS Plus, you can check out the Gravedigger Studios. He does a version of Guts, Double Dare, and a whole lot more to come. So definitely check him out.
Yeah.
Yep. Got a new episode of Guts will be on. Well, it'll be recorded on Monday. Double Dare is yet to come out, and I'll do an all-star event, the All-Star Challenge, Team Guts versus Team Double Dare. It's kind of custom, but it's also a real show, sort of. So it's going to be a really cool event.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah, the only way to do the All-Star Challenge is of Double Dare, where there's the team that wins.
So, just,
Very
you know,
cool.
perfect score, really.
Well, for Double Dare, I don't know how you would get a perfect score on that. Like,
Yeah, I mean, the Double Dare is not really a way to get like a perfect score.
I guess
all
Double Dare is just to be there, but Guts, yeah, we just have one person that has a perfect score. Once I do a Double Dare episode, I could just have one player that has been on Guts before just join for the All-Star Challenge, but for Guts All-Stars, there has to be 3 players that got a perfect score. So the
Yeah, for Guts All-Stars, you look for
All-Star
3
Challenge, you could
people
just
that
kinda-
got a perfect score, and the All-Star Challenge is like a little bit different. Kidder says the Nickelodeon All-Star Challenge featured Mike from Guts, Phil from Nick Arcade, and Robin from Double Dare. So Mike O'Malley, Phil Moore, and I forget what Robin's last name was. She never really went by the last name in the show. But Lincoln asked what he missed. Broadway said that he sang "Everybody Wants to Rule the World." Yes. Unfortunately, I had to mute him because it's copyright, and I can't have the copyright strike. So I had to mute that. So that didn't actually go over on the stream. Yeah, Robin Morella. That's right. That's right. It's been a while.
Everybody.
And then
wants
QTV
to-
Nick Bro is from the Ukraine. So another folk from the European areas, which is cool.
Yeah.
So if you ever join the the Nick World realm at some point and you're able to play with us, I can get you on a Guts episode and you can be on a global Guts episode.
Oh, speaking of Global Guts, is the next episode done yet, or do you
It
still have to work
is
on it?
Still being worked on. So I'll give you a little bit of a rundown of what's going on right now. So we're approaching December, and for a lot of people, this is when they're out of school. You know, they're taking those winter vacations, Christmas, New Year's, and stuff like that. So there is going to be, over the next couple weeks, up until the 10th, so probably next weekend and the weekend after, or a couple days prior, I am going to be doing multiple episodes of Double Dare and multiple episodes of Guts.
Okay, for
And
Guts,
I'm
I
gonna
definitely want to be
filming
in.
all of them,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to be editing them and releasing them in 2019. So the goal is every 2 weeks to release a different episode, whether it be a Guts episode or a Double Dare episode. So that way there's like a consistent output of different shows that are coming out. And by the time that those have finished airing, hopefully I will have the first episode of Figure It Out done. And when that's
Nice.
done, that'll go right next. So Lincoln, the giant crater that you're seeing here is the former spot of the Millionaire set, Golden Ball set, and 44. QTV, you do not need to have a Realm subscription. You just need to have a copy of Minecraft, the Bedrock Edition, also known as the Better Together Update version, either on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, Windows 10 VR Edition, Pocket Edition, and everything but PS4, because Sony doesn't like crossplay. So that is essentially what you need to jump in. The Realm is absolutely free. It's free to join the Realm. You don't actually have to have a paid anything for that. So
Don't worry about it.
so yeah, that's pretty much the plan. So the Global Guts episode that was filmed early last month, or maybe the month prior to that, that was it's still in the process of going through the edit. I've just had other things come up, so I haven't had as much time to work on it as I would like to, but that is still very much in the process. Kidder says in season 1 and 2 of Guts, the mountain was the aggro crag. In season 3 it was the mega crag, and in season 4, the Global Guts season, it was the super aggro crag, which is absolutely correct. So one thing that I will mention, so there's 2 studios that are going here, right? There's going to be the Jimmy Neutron's Nicktoon Blast and a separate soundstage. The separate soundstage is going to be an iteration of Guts, similar to what is already built, which I'll go ahead and jump in here just so people can see it, so they know what I'm talking about. But this is going to be a similar looking set, but it's going to have different versions of the aggro crag. So I'm going to have a set that has the regular aggro crag, that's the one that's here now. I'm going to have a set that has the mega crag, and one that has a version of the super aggro crag. So that way, based on whatever version of Guts that I'm filming that particular day, right now it's set up for Global Guts because of all the flags that are everywhere. I can do the crag that actually makes sense for that version of the show. And of course, it'll give me room to do more events, all that fun stuff. So yeah, that is the current plan with that extra soundstage.
Nice. We got a lot to fill up now.
Yeah, there is a lot of holes here. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lay out the soundstage for, well, both sound stages, because not all of it will necessarily have to be filled up, although I guess it will make sense if the majority of it is. I'm just going to go ahead and start removing this wall, though, because this will be extended over. Pranish Yoshi, when are you going to end the stream? I usually go for 2 hours. We have been going for about 45 minutes now. So about another hour and 15 minutes. Usually I go for 2 hours. Sometimes I go longer. It usually just depends on what's going on.
In the meantime, I'll make myself some D.
The longest time I went was for, what was it, a 6-hour stream? I did a 6-hour stream once. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I don't think I ever want to do that again.
You almost died doing.
Yeah, that was the one where I almost died. There's a recap on the channel. Essentially, I set up an ultimatum for myself, which is basically I wanted the Guts set finished and I wanted the Double Dares set finished so I could actually start making shows. And so I just told myself I'm not stopping until it's finished. And it took 6 hours. But it finished. I got it done. And since then, it's actually been... The Guts set has gone through multiple different iterations. Like, we have a much better audience stands now. Double Dare has the same thing. Just details, really, is how everything's been going. Alright, so this Nickelodeon Way, this is what is going to be right here. So we need to set up for a few different things. So we need the black concrete powder, gray concrete powder, and we can put in the polished andesite.
Yeah.
And we can do stone. Let's see here. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just extend this out.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go pretty far with this because it really doesn't matter at this point. And I'm doing this now so that way, like, you're not filling stuff in that doesn't have to be filled in, essentially. Right, so let's see here. I'm going to go all the way to here. Actually, I'll probably go a little bit further. Chris, I don't know why it's not allowing you in. It's just I mean, the realm invite should work. If the realm invite isn't working, then I don't really know what to say at the moment. Question is, what is monkey? Is that a word? So it is a word. Not really. So it's a play on a word. So basically, I'll give you the story. So I've been known as Monkey Dude 22 since I first was on Xbox Live in the beta like 15 years ago. Monkeys at the time were my favorite animal. Ooh. And so I decided to just do monkey and dude because, of course, I'm a guy. And 22 just rolled off the tongue pretty well. So I decided to just go with Monkey Dude 22. And the reason I spelt it K-I-E instead of K-E-Y was because it was a little bit more unique. Monkey. And so that's the genesis of the gamer tag and how it came to be.
Sega Genesis.
Yeah, the Genesis.
Sega.
Genesis does what Nintendo don't.
Ow, I burnt my finger.
Alright.
Ouchie.
So this will be fun to go and fix these, fix this whole land here.
Nice and warm.
Alright, yes, my name in real life is Jeff. Yes, that is my real name.
Really? Mine's too.
Yeah. Really?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were lying to me.
Oh no, I'm not actually lying.
Nice.
Alright. Have my bowl ready, have my Minecraft ready, time to work.
This is where I need my work dog, aka Slushy. Slushy is the best workhorse like ever in the history of Minecraft. Like, it can be the most menial task that nobody wants to do. And so I'll be like, okay, please don't do anything. I'm going to go to bed and I'll help you with it tomorrow. And I wake up the next day and he's finished it already. So, like, it's crazy.
Right. Like,
absolutely crazy.
Especially with the theme park, too. He's like...
Yeah, he just does it all. Like, he doesn't even, like, you know... He just does it. Like, I don't know. He's crazy.
Slushy for that.
Slushy's amazing. Slushy is amazing.
Alright, so, was this the road?
So this is basically the, the main pathway. This is what's going to be Nickelodeon Way. That's what this is going to be right now. And I goofed that up. This is supposed to be gray concrete powder. Monkey, unfortunately, I have beta 1.9.0.2 version of Minecraft. Can I join? What platform are you playing on?
Yeah.
That's a better question.
Jeez, Slushy's almost done with this part, or this half of the thing. Jeez.
And he's at work, too.
That's surprising. No, seriously, though, props to Slushy. He does most of the grounds work.
He is the workhorse. He
The
does
workhorse.
all of the stuff that nobody else wants to do.
The work.
I mean, sometimes I spend a couple hours or whatever doing something, but yeah, he's the go-getter that gets it done, essentially. Chris, give me a second to go through that. Let's see.
Who's gonna build the? Was it Jimmy Neutron's Nicktoon Blast again?
So Toru has been hounding me for this for a long time. Weeks and weeks and weeks. Toru has been wanting to build this set, much like Gravediggers wanted to do the hotel for Nick, of course, since that's already been done by Mr. Noon. We've already got that, so we don't need that per se. Yeah, Toru's been wanting to do this for a long time. Has some really good ideas. She's done a Universal Orlando in Roblox, so she's got some experience with doing that kind of stuff. So she's wanted to do it. So there we go.
I'd love to help her if I could.
With the Jimmy Neutron thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'd want some help with it. I have no idea legitimately how that's going to be built. I have no idea. Unfortunately I never went on the Jimmy Neutron ride, so I don't even know what it was like. I know that you can go on YouTube and there's videos to
yeah, basically
you can watch that are on ride stuff.
Basically the story is Jimmy Neutron, one of the main villains. It's like an alien type of guy. I think
this needs to be much wider.
I think it was
Sorry.
trying to take over the world, and Jimmy and his friend Carl were trying to stop him, through the ride, and there'd be, notorious Nicktoon characters like Hey Arnold, the Fairly Odd Parents, Rugrats. There was a section where you went through the studios of Universal, and you would see say the Hey Arnold crew playing baseball, and then and then there was one part where you get slimed, and then they teleport to the Fairly Odd Parents universe where Cosmo Wanda's there. They help him out a bit, and then they get transported to his universe, and they just basically stop him, and that's it.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's also a Rugrats part as well where you go through the Pickles' house, and Angelica gets hooked onto the rocket. She's like, "Put me down," and she keeps complaining.
Yeah, what is it now? It's the Minions ride, right?
Yeah, it's Despicable
Isn't that what it is?
Me.
Oh, Despicable Me. Okay.
Yeah, Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, and I'm trying to remember. Was it 42? I think it's 42 is the number that it is.
I think it's 42.
Yeah, one of the things that's pretty interesting is I don't know if anybody out there is watching on the stream or in the chat has ever watched any Tim Tracker videos, but so he put out a video a couple days ago where he saw the Grinch musical at Universal Orlando, and it was in 21, which of course, if anybody knows what Soundstage 21 was used for in the Nickelodeon days, it was used for Guts. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
Very interesting.
Thought that was pretty interesting.
Hey, it's the Grinch, huh?
Yeah, I've been, Kidder says Adam the Woo has been to the original Nick Studios. I've been a couple of times, but I've obviously never, filmed. I didn't live in Orlando or have the means to travel to do what he does.
Oh yeah, Adam the Woo does a bunch of stuff. He travels mostly everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but some places.
Yeah, a lot of his stuff is just travel vlogs, travel videos, and going to famous grave sites and stuff like that.
Or
so it's kinda
famous or famous attractions.
Yeah, that too. Giselle Avery, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. We're currently in the middle of building the Nickelodeon Way pathway, which is basically going to be I will say that's pretty much going to be not necessarily the new entrance, but it's going to be one of the main entrances to the studios, because that's how it was in real life. Up until later, because they did have an entrance from the front, but that wasn't until like City Walk and all that came into effect. But yeah, so it was a QTV earlier said here, and I'm scrolling back through the chat and trying to read some of these comments. Wants to remind us that Nickelodeon Way looked like an orange zigzag arrow that comes from a large Nickelodeon logo at the center of the Jimmy Neutron attraction. So I do know about the zigzag pattern. I do not recall that it came from the Jimmy Neutron thing. But then again, I don't think the Jimmy Neutron thing existed the last time that I saw it, or at least last time I remembered seeing it in real life in like the 90s or 2000s. So, so definitely that's something to keep in mind when we're building this here. So, all right. So at this point, we have the basic roadway in. So everything else in front of this, within this outline, this is going to be just the straight up grass block texture. I'm going to go ahead and start putting in the studio section here. And let's see here. Now I'm hoping to get 3 sound stages out of this. 3 stages that are the same size that I already have set up, so that way I can use the same outlines and the same everything without having to try to reinvent the wheel. QTV, do you happen to have like an aerial view of how that was laid out? So there's going to be some creative freedoms here, because in real life there's only the one studio right here. There's only the one studio that's the Jimmy Neutron thing, and there's just the other stuff here in the middle. I'm going to try to put a couple of them in here, so it's going to be a little bit different than what it looked like in real life. So
I mean, it's going to be a pretty big space, so
yeah, let me see if I can find something real quick, to see if I can find something that we can use for reference, and I'll just leave the camera right here so we can do that. Or what we could do is we could watch like a jar of mayo for like 10 seconds, because that'd be cool, right?
Oh my god, why did you even do that at the beginning of the stream? Just a jar of mayo.
Okay, yeah, so a jar of mayo. So I was watching an episode of Rocko's Modern Life, and I saw the mayo in there, and I was just like, yeah, that's got to be my thing, where I'm going to be like, well, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna get a drink of water. We're going to like another studio, and it's like, that's just like the perfect thing ever. So I had to recreate that and put that in. So I absolutely put that in. Let's see if I can find. Let's see, Nickelodeon Way, Jimmy Neutron.
But totally, Ed.
Blast. I'm trying to find something that has pictures of how it was laid out in terms of where the logo was and that kind of stuff. I might just have to build something and then come back and do a little bit more research on it later. That's probably what's going to happen, but I don't want to necessarily get too far ahead of myself and then have to double back and like erase everything that I just did. So let's see. Let's try Nickelodeon Way aerial view. Let's see if we can find something here. Not seeing anything there. Right. Sean, what's going on? So Sean, what we're doing right now, and you'd actually probably appreciate this because you're one of the folks that likes the real ways of things being done. We have removed Soundstage 44 and the Golden Balls / Millionaire set. What's going on right now is we are putting in the actual Nickelodeon Way, and we are putting in the Jimmy Neutron Nicktoons Blast Ride, as well as another soundstage so that we can use for other filming of shows. Sean, you had some great resources in terms of like pictures of the studios and stuff like that. Do you have any pictures of the Nickelodeon Way as it relates to where the logo is from the Jimmy Neutron ride into where it ends up?
I know what to do now. I know what to do now. Okay. Yep. I have plans for the Jimmy Neutron thing now. All the
Right.
plans.
All of the plans, everything.
Pictures right now, and I'm like, yeah, I could probably do this. Outside, I'll have to see what I could do. I don't know if I should do a diagonal because I want to do like the mural for the ride itself that's outside of the studio itself.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that'd be pretty cool to do, so I'll see
Yeah.
what I can do with that.
All right. So I'm matching up the colors right here because I'm dumb and I forget what I used. So this is going to be the first stage that's going to be right here. So we're going to go... All right, let me pull up my coordinates. How did I do this?
Way.
All right, so... Okay, so the template that I've used for all these sound stages is it is 61 blocks across, 91 blocks deep, and 19 blocks high. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use the cyan. We're going to go 19 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Actually, I'm dumb. I'll redo this. All right, so I went, because I just want to keep it as it was. So I'm going to bring in sandstone. Okay. And this was 3 high. Okay, so 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, so this is the genesis of this part. All right. QTV, I also remember that in 2000, Nickelodeon Studios held a World Yo-Yo Championship. I don't remember that.
Oh,
That'd
wow.
be kind of cool. World Yo-Yo Championship. I remember when that was a huge fad, though. I remember when everybody and their brother had one of those not Yo-Play, what was it? Yo-Mega X-Ball thing that like had like the string that it would automatically return to you or whatever. I remember that. I had one of those.
Oh,
I
yeah.
probably still have it. I probably still have that. I have to look. I bet you I still have it. All right, so Sean, at the end of Bright Sun film video of Nick Studios, that would be something that may have it. So we'll take a look at that. Let's see, 61 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37, 38,
We got a
39,
blast.
40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. All right. Now, let us continue the road to Terabithia. And right here, I believe it was, but I'm going to go and do it from here just in case. All right. So, LN Moore, thank you. You can move. Appreciate you. All right. Pranish. So what we are doing right now is I am setting up a couple of different stages, and I think I might get, yeah, this is going to be just 2. So I'm going to keep this one that's closer by, 18. This is going to be my multi-purpose building. And then the further away one, that's going to be the not the SpongeBob, the Jimmy Neutron set. So I'm going to leave a little bit of space for that.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just going to go ahead and finish these columns because Slushy, I know, is just going to come in and do all this stuff here. That's what he likes to do. Slushy loves to come in and just like do all this stuff from behind me.
We have to do this side
build
now.
all this stuff. That sounded weird. All right, so let's do that. All right, so he'll, yep. See, look at him. He's already there. He's already filling it up.
He's already doing it.
QTV Nick Bro, Monkey, can I do a YouTube video of your realm in Russian after stable 1.9 version releases because now I have beta 1.9.0.2? Yeah, if you want to, you can absolutely come and do that. If you want to do a video with me, like giving you a walkthrough tour or something, or if you just want to fly around, that's fine too. Based on the version number, it sounds like you are on the Java edition. Is that correct? I believe he's in the Java edition. So let's see. Sean said something here. Apologize. A lot of different comments, both in world and also in the chat. So I'm kind of going back and forth here. Let's see here. Okay, so Sean says there's a satellite thing at the end. Do it from 2002. You can see it, kind of. Okay, so we'll probably have to go back and we'll have to take a look at the video, so that way we can do a more accurate representation. But we can put in the set first, and then we can do all that different detailing. Pranish Yoshi, how does build requests work? The way the build requests work is you join the Nick World Discord. Once you join the Discord, we have a bunch of different sections, you know, where you can introduce yourself, you can meet everybody. We have a section for build requests, which basically you're going to explain what is the building that you want to make, how much space you think it will require, and what you plan to do with it. So that is basically how the build requests work. Once the request is submitted, Sonic the Sketch, who is on the stream right now, who is the land manager, will review those requests, and based on the needs, you know, based on what we have, you know, if it's something we already have, we don't typically like to do, like, you know, doubles. So that's why you don't see like multiple different versions of Guts or Double Dare, or, you know, multiple different versions of like the hotel and stuff like that. If we find a need and we have a place for it, we will absolutely put it in. It's also really helpful to know like how much space it will take, because if it's something like, if you want to say like you want to do a Nickelodeon version of you know, McDonald's, we'll just use that for an example, and it's something that you want to put in Nick City, we need to know how much space you need, so that way we can find a good plot and a good spot for it. So that's really how the requests work. You submit your idea, Sonic reviews it, and then from there we kind of see if it works out, and away you go. So Sean says it's at 10:47 of the video. Oh, QTV is on Bedrock. So you have Bedrock on your phone. If you have Bedrock on your phone, you should be able to join right now. You should be able to join. If you send me a message, an Xbox Live message, or send your gamer tag to me somehow, I can get you in. I know with Pocket Edition it's harder to use the Realm link. If you can copy the Realm link in there, it'll work for you. But if you can't get in using the Realm link, send me your Xbox Live gamer tag, because that's technically what it is, and you know, I can send you an invite from there. Because I know Pocket Edition, it's really goofy with the Realm links, so sometimes they just don't work. All right. Let me see here. Sean, I don't think you saw my new profile pic. Let me see. I kind of see it, but it's really, really small. Let me see if I can't pull it up any bigger. It's like from what I can tell, it's like an eagle. Yeah, so it's like the an eagle or a bird with some glasses, which I like that. I'm sure Blue likes that as well. Let's see here. See, right, Chris isn't blocked here, so he should be able to get in. I don't know why he's not able to. All right. Blue, Sean in the YouTube chat is changed his avatar to a bird with some glasses, so that's something that I thought would tickle your fancy, because you are a bird.
Burb.
A burb. Kidder, I think they moved the original Universal Studios globe from Orlando, Florida to Universal City, California. I think they had one in both. Or the, are you talking about like the original like wireframed one, where it was like, you know, almost like the what is it like the thing in New York? What is it? The Unisphere? I think is what they call it. I think that's what they called it, the Unisphere.
What's that?
So, of course you would say that. the Unisphere is basically a giant steel structure that's like a globe, and it was made out of steel, and it was done by the Universe Corporation. So yeah. Oh, it's a Team Fortress 2 character. Okay, I haven't played TF2 in forever. So yeah, I don't know. Sonic the Sketch putting me on the spot, asking me questions about things when I only randomly mentioned it.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm curious.
What do you think I am, a teacher? What do you think this show is? Educational?
Yes.
This is educational in the Nick world only. I can educate in the Nick world. That's what I do.
That's how I get my education. I stopped going to school just because of you. No, I'm kidding.
You listen to me on Saturdays? That's how you get your education, 2 hours a week from me?
Yes.
I apologize. I apologize profusely.
I actually don't do that. What do you think I am, a madman?
Haha, and man says get wrecked.
Get wrecked then, man.
The mask is from Team Fortress 2003. All right. Yeah, so, I mean, originally I started doing these streams so that people could see how I do these buildings. That was the original idea of all these streams, was people wanted to see how things worked and whatnot. Okay, so who's invisible throwing the stuff? Okay, Chris, you need to stop that or I will remove you from the realm. Like, this is why, like, you've been removed in the past, because you're constantly, like, doing this kind of stuff. So, like, disrupting the stream. Please don't do that.
Please. Please.
Let's see. All right, so I believe it looks like Slushy is finishing that, so I'll let him finish that. So we have a lot more space here.
Yep.
I don't know. I think it's probably going to be best if we only put in one more. And we can do like a little bit, maybe like a little park in the middle. Maybe a couple of different things here. Kind of flesh it out a little bit. Maybe that'll do it.
Ow.
Educational and informational is what the initials EI stand for. Maybe.
Who's throwing potions?
It's Chris. Chris is throwing stuff around. Not listening to what I have said.
Now I'm invisible. Great.
Chris, I'm seeing you doing it. It was on stream. I saw you do it.
I need milk.
Let's see. Alright, I'm going to try... Alright, I'm going to see if I can't add a third stage. I'm just going to try to lay it out and see what happens.
What the heck is
Edmund?
Edmund? Why is Edmund being so mean to me? He's telling me to eat it.
14. I don't know. Alright, so let's try this. So
He's being very
1,
rude.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna do that. And oh, I forgot to do the gray. Yep, I need the gray in here. So we're gonna do gray. Oh look, it's all the way down here. Alright, so we have this is 2 stone or just 1? This is 1 stone. Alright, so we got 1 stone, 1 gray, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we have the gray stone. Then we have the stone, and we have that portion. So, okay, so we need 61 across. And let's see how this will work. Let's see. Let's do...
Looks like you need some milk.
Cyan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chris, please moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So that literally Yeah, the Nick store, Sean, that's going to be moved. After this expansion, it's going to be moved to like somewhere right around in here. The gift shop is definitely not there in real life. That was just how we had to do it because we didn't have room to do the whole Nickelodeon way. But now that we have it, that's how it works. So, okay. All right, so, yeah, there is literally no space for a third. It's actually perfectly spaced for 2. So, yeah. All right.
What? What is Edman talking about?
I don't know. Probably some KWU thing he likes to talk about. Probably. Oh, by the way, did you like that I could count to 61? That is my new feat in life. Like I can count to 61.
Counting with Monkey Dude every day on Saturday.
That is the educational thing that you learned from the stream. You learned that I can count to 61, not that you can count to 61.
My child has learned a lot from Monkey Dude 22. I recommend.
That's bad.
What do you mean?
Nothing can be learned from me. Nothing can be learned ever. Okay, so this is going to need to
go.
Yeah, just a couple more blocks will need to be moved out of the way. Yeah, Slushy is reminding us that pi is 314159265. I don't care anymore.
Etc.
Thank you for that educational moment, Slushy. We appreciate it.
Pi cannot be stopped.
Sean can count to 100. Kidder knows that 61 over 2 is 30.5.
Ooh, doing math. Wow, this is very...
Pryanish wants to know if I know what 3 plus 2 is, and of course I do. It's 32. Because when you add a 2 to the 3, it becomes 32.
You are dumb. It is actually 100. Get it right, intellectual.
Wow.
Get it right, intellectual. It is 100? What do you mean? 3 plus 2 is 100.
Oh, you wanted me to add 2 to 3. Okay. So you wanted me to add them both together and make one number.
It's 5. Wow.
I know what... 5.
Oh my god.
You liked it. Don't lie.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry. This is a Nickelodeon show, not a Sesame Workshop show.
Is that a Sesame episode? Excuse me?
This is not a Sesame Workshop episode, so we're not doing Sesame Street here.
No. Y'all can
So
suck
unfortunately, you will have to find somebody else to watch if you want to be educated with some Sesame Street. Okay, the potions everywhere can stop. I'm not going to say it again, and this is the last warning, because when I remove, I will not re-invite back. I promise you. I promise you. This will be the last time. It's annoying, disruptive, and the sound effects are ear-splitting.
Be right back.
Okay, so we're going to have a lot of space in the front. So I know that the Jimmy Neutron, the front entrance, kind of led off to the side, or at least it faced the right. So let's see. I mean, I don't want to destroy too much more of this mountain. So I may just make it so that the entrance, while it used to pop out to the side, I may just make it so that the entrance comes out here. So that way it's like, makes sense. All right. Yeah, we'll just kind of go with that for right now. But there's going to be a lot more stuff right over here too. QTV Monkey, what is the realm link again? The realm link, let's see here. Nick World realm link. Yep. I posted it in the chat earlier. Let me double back and grab it. Sean, fun fact, Nickelodeon was launched in Columbus, Ohio, and Nickelodeon was on a TV program called Cube. I know it was originally called Pinwheel. Or at least the network was originally called Pinwheel. So I did know that. Let's see. Where is the realm link? Where is the realm link? There it is. All right. Realm link is right here. Right there in the chat. And I'm going to throw it in the description. And if you're watching the replay of this, the realm link will probably be different by the time this replay goes live. You will want to join the Discord to know what the current links are. So yeah, if you are watching the stream right now and you want to join up, there is the realm link. You can join on any of the Bedrock Edition platforms, so Xbox One, Windows 10, Pocket Edition. You can join on, VR Edition, pretty much every edition known to man other than the PlayStation 4 edition, because Sony does not like crossplay right now. And I'd imagine as soon as Sony allows crossplay, you'll probably see the ability to play the Bedrock Edition on PlayStation 4, but that's just currently not the option right now. All right, so we've got all this fun stuff.
I'm back.
Here. Oh, Sonic is back. Yes, Kidder, Xbox is owned by Microsoft. PlayStation is owned by Sony. That is correct.
I'm back.
But fun fact, do you know what the Xbox originally was going to be called? Or at least what its code name was, the original Xbox?
No.
They were going to originally call it... Let's see if anybody in the chat knows. Does anybody in the chat know what the original Xbox that came out in 2001, what it originally was going to be called?
Let's see. Say the original Xbox name?
Yes.
Let me see.
Without pulling up a Google.
Oh, okay. I think I saw this in a video. Is it like called like WEP? It stands for like Windows Entertainment Project. I think it's what it was.
Negative.
Negative? No.
It originally was going to be called the DirectX box.
Oh.
And the reasoning for that was because it was built on the DirectX platform, which is, of course, owned by Microsoft. And they just decided to drop the Direct and just call it the Xbox. Which I am forever grateful, because I think DirectX box is a terrible name. But that is what they did and how they did it. Yeah, we can stop dropping the potions, please. This is the final warning. Final warning.
Please.
I've given so many final warnings. I'm a fair person.
There you
I'm
go.
a fair person.
If you need some milk, here.
It's just annoying. Like, I just, like, yeah. Like, I understand, like, everybody wants attention, but that's the wrong way to get attention.
Yes. What's the other side gonna be?
What other side?
Oh,
all the way over here? Yeah, so there's a lot more space over here. So I'm kind of looking around to see what different things could be done. There's definitely room. I mean, I could put a studio in sideways here if I wanted to, but I don't know. I kind of feel like this could be just like its own separate space. I don't know what to necessarily put here. I mean, there was nothing there in real life that I can recall. I don't know. Chat, let me know if you have any ideas, thoughts, or suggestions on what could go there.
What is
so
this?
Right across from where the SpongeBob ride is, like in this giant gaping area.
Yeah.
What could be put here? I'm trying to think of some different stuff. N-Man says, can I do all that? I think we decided that we're not going to do that because it basically never turned into anything. Yeah, yeah. I like to make things that are actually usable, I guess. Let's see.
We could do
QTV Monkey, how to go to your Realm server? Is it in the servers tab? If it is, then it says the IP address is incorrect. It is not a server. And you said that you're on the Pocket Edition, right? The Bedrock Edition? Yeah, so you basically, if you open up Minecraft, you should, if you see it, it'll probably show up under Friends, maybe? Or Worlds. It might show up under Worlds. You should see something there to where it gives you the option to accept. It'll have like a little envelope next to it. Once you accept that, that's when you'll be able to see it in the list. But it's not in servers. You tried adding me to friends. What is your gamer tag? Chris, like seriously. Last time. Like last time. It's super annoying. Every single time he leaves the realm. Every single time. Let's see. Pranish, listen, what to see. Fun fact, Nickelodeon Studios is not... Nickelodeon Studios not is educational show. This show is Nickelodeon Show Guy. Madame Tussauds New York is the SpongeBob 4D ride.
There's a ride that I've heard of. It's called like SpongeBob's Rock Plunge, I think that's what it's called. It's like a roller coaster type of attraction thing that's in Nickelodeon Universe and Mall of America.
Alright.
What?
I literally don't know what he's doing, why he's doing it. He's just doing it. He wants the center of attention. Every single week. Every single week. He likes to have the attention. You know, it's funny as, you know, so it's funny as it would be like a Madame Tussauds. Honestly, if it could be possible to make a somewhat faithful recreation of like characters from different shows, not necessarily pixel art, but like, you know how you did the SpongeBob 3D thing?
Yeah.
If there could be a way to do miniature sizes of those, that could be a thing. Like, I could think of like, you know, doing like a, like, not necessarily Madame Tussauds, but like some kind of thing right here, like a big, I don't know, like we could do like this could be the Nickelodeon Museum, in other words. And we could have different exhibits from different shows. We could have like 3D representations of different characters from those shows. We could put the Wall of Fame in here. That could be a thing.
Or what I was thinking was we could put, there's actually a Nickelodeon mall with a bunch of attractions in it and stuff. It's really cool. There's like videos about it on it's
a mall?
Yeah, it's like a mall. It's called Nickelodeon Universe, and there's like a bunch of attractions.
Is that at the Mall of America?
Yeah, Mall of America.
Okay, somebody said that before, and I wasn't able to find any details on it. So this is the Mall of America.
Yeah, and was it Minnesota?
Yeah, Bloomington, Minnesota. I've always wanted to go to the Mall of America, but I have never been.
It is very cool. Like, I'm watching a video right now. Most of the attractions are pretty cool. Especially that rock bottom plunge ride from SpongeBob looks very nice.
It's definitely something to look at. See if we can find some more info on it. Yeah, I know Chris is back. It's okay because he's not doing anything right now.
Good.
Let's see. Kidder, Nickelodeon Universe has Paw Patrol Adventure Bay, which used to be the Jimmy Neutron Atomic Collider. See, I feel like that would be... Is it something that still exists, or is that something that only existed for a short time and has gone away?
Why is there potions again? Help me.
Alright. Potions need to stop.
Was it... Could I rebuild the gift shop by Chris? Don't know, buddy.
Let's see.
Should I accept that? I don't really know.
Accept what?
Chris was asking me to build I meant build request. He said if he could rebuild a Nickelodeon gift shop.
I think he wants to. So, like, we're gonna remove the the gift shop that's over here. And I'm thinking he's probably wanting to redo that. Is probably what he's suggesting. But I mean, if you don't have build permissions, then you can't really do anything. Who's dropping the potions?
Chris, maybe.
Chris is not in the realm at the moment.
Well, I don't know. Wait.
Then it's probably Ant-Man. But he's over here, so I don't know. I don't know. It's probably leftovers. It's just annoying. Like,
oh, and he's back.
Yeah, if he does it again, I will remove him from the realm. Like, warnings are done. Warnings are over. Like, it's disruptive for the stream. It's like people in the chat don't want to keep hearing it nonstop.
Yeah.
It's just yeah.
Oh.
All right, let's see here. It's downright laggy too. Yeah, he throws some, then he leaves, and then he throws them, and then he leaves. This is kind of what he's doing right now.
I need
Let's
milk.
see. Let's see. Oh, I guess I can mention this. Let's see. Okay, so QTV Monkey, I pressed on the Add Friends button and found you. What do I need to do next? QTV, what is your what's your gamer tag on there? Like, can you try to send me a message through Xbox? If not, like, I can try to pull it up.
Just waiting. Oh.
Dripless Rock 030. Okay, give me 1 second here.
Anyway.
And he won't be back. All right. So, let's see here. Let me see if I can add, let's see, Dripless Rock 030. All right, so let's find, we're going to find someone.
Oh my god, there is a real life Weenie Hut Juniors.
Really?
Yes, and apparently in Madrid. There's a Nickelodeon land of real life Weenie Hut Juniors. Great.
So QTV, the reason you have like an auto-generated gamer tag is because that's what it does. That's what Xbox does when you create an Xbox account. You can change it once for free. So at any given point, if you want to change it, you can certainly do that. But yeah, you just have to go to the website to do it. That's just how it works. Okay, so now I have sent you an invite to the realm. So now you should see it show up. And now you should see that invite. And as soon as you accept it, you should be able to join up.
Super Weenie Hut Juniors.
Let's see. All right. So, let us see here. Pranish, that the final warning. I quit your realms. What? I don't even... What are you referring to?
No idea.
I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to. Happy to address whatever you're referring to, but I don't know what you're referring to.
What are you referring to, senor? He's not returning. I don't.
Oh. Yeah, Chris kept disrupting the stream, throwing stuff and shooting arrows, and yeah, that's just eventually it gets a little much. And I warned and I warned and I warned, and that is what happens.
Lol. That'd be an awesome ride to ride.
You hate Minecraft now because you're not on the realm?
Wow. That's great.
Maybe you just need time to cool down. Because I've said it. I said, please stop. I said it multiple times. Alright, so we now have... Let's see here. We have both stages up. So this one on the right, this is going to be the Jimmy Neutron stage. And this is going to be the multi-purpose one. We've got the pathway in between. So we've got a place to do the entryway for this one and this one. We still need to do the orange for the Nickelodeon Way entrance here. But yeah, we need to fill in this gap over here. And then it's going to be a yeah, so I guess we have a couple of different things that we can do. So there's the museum thing, and then you said the Mall of America thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, some things to think about what to put in next here for this spot anyway. I mean, I could put another soundstage there, but honestly, I don't know if it's necessary. I don't know what we would put in it. I like the idea of doing like the Mall of America thing, or like the museum, something like that. That makes a little bit more sense.
Something like.
Definitely something to think about.
Yeah.
QTV, my Minecraft just crashed. Try sending me a game request again. All right, let's see. Let's see. You're still invited, so you should still see the invite there. I'm going to go ahead and remove it, and then I'm going to do the re-add part. Let's see if that does it.
Oh wow, I never knew there was a Bikini Bottom bus tour ride.
A Bikini Bottom bus tour ride?
Yeah, it's just it's the Bikini Bottom bus, and it swings. It goes up, and then it goes down. That's cool.
Interesting.
I'm looking at the video, and it's pretty cool. I think it's just like a kiddie ride.
Oh, is this in the Mall of America thing?
Oh no, it's at Nickelodeon. What's it? I'm not sure where it is, but it's Nickelodeon Land.
Gotcha. All right, so this extended out pretty far, actually. This explosion. And man says, "What's up?" in the chat.
Oh, and there's another ride. It's called Danny Phantom's Ghost Zone, also in the Mall of America thing.
I'm wondering, so like this is a lot of space. I mean, we could easily do both. We could have a museum and then like, you know, small little rides in there. Or maybe the Danny Phantom thing is something you want to put in Astro World. I don't know.
I'll see.
I mean, I don't know if Astro World is more of a like everything Nick themed, or if it's more of a just like a fun roller coaster area.
I think it's more of a just attractions, like that's not kind of related to Nickelodeon. Well, it's a little bit.
I mean, it's somewhat related, so it's like, I don't know if that's the main focus. So it's like,
I'll have to see with Mr. Dude.
This lake is pretty destroyed over here too.
Yep. Mostly everything's kind of destroyed a little bit, so...
Just a little bit. Which is fine. It's easily fixable.
Yep.
Easily fixed. Which is kind of what I'm doing right now. So I'm just putting in the, like the barriers or whatever, so that way, it can all be repaired.
Uh-huh.
So, let's see. I want to go and do that. And finish up right there. Now we have a spot for the lake to be filled in. Let's see. Unblock me, otherwise I will leave the Nick World Discord permanently, Chris says. So right now, I don't want you to disrupt the stream. I will give you one final chance to come in and be able to have fun with everybody else. But if you come in and start throwing potions around when nobody asked, if you come in and start shooting arrows at people randomly, then I'm just going to have to react and you know, put on the block again, because we can't have that nonstop during a stream. It's disruptive to the people that are watching, and it's hard for me to concentrate and focus on all of the different comments, questions, ideas, everybody that's interacting and having a good time. So I will leave that up to you. If you can come back in and you're able to, you know, enjoy and have fun and not disrupt everything and just kind of, you know, do your thing, then you know, we can talk.
I'll have to see what I'll do with the Jimmy Neutron ride, because it's a pretty big ride, I guess you could say. Unless I use command blocks to teleport to other places, like the set would probably be kind of big, because the first part is like the studio, second part's Rugrats' house, third part Fairly Odd Parents, the fourth part would be they go to a planet, fifth part, I think they go to the SpongeBob universe, and then they just come back.
Huh.
So, I wonder.
Monkey, I pressed the green button on the Nickelodeon world and it went to my empty friends screen. Try to close out of the game and reopen it and try again. If you're seeing it listed under, I believe it's worlds, if you're seeing it listed there, then it should be working. Then you should be able to pop in. So try it one more time. It may have just been a glitch. Alright, Chris, I'm going to give you one more chance here. And I've said it on the stream. Everybody knows it. So I will have absolutely no issue if I have to enact the removal again. I'm fair. I am extremely fair. This is like the fourth time like I've done this. Alright. Chris's apology.
Apology.
He said he will stop. Alright. Okay. The block has been removed. You can join via the Realm link. That'll let you in. There is no block in place. The Nick Bucks, we still have to finish the layout before it goes in. And it's probably going to go in the food court, which is a little ways off. So it's not something that would be being built right now. But it's pretty close. Pretty close to being done. QTV, are you in a beta? Are you in a beta version of Minecraft? Is it an officially downloaded one? Because I'm almost wondering if there's some sort of bug with that, if it's a beta or something. Yes to a beta, or yes to a, yes to what? Yeah, so I've noticed there is issues with Minecraft and Realms with betas. At least on the Xbox version there is. So that could be very well the problem with you being able to join, is the fact that it's a beta. I don't know if you can leave the beta. I don't know if that's a thing that you can do on the Pocket Edition. I'm not using Pocket. I'm playing on Xbox right now.
Well,
so...
yeah, you on Android you can leave the beta. There's an option that says you want to become a beta tester, and if you do, you could. And if you don't want to be a beta tester anymore, you could be like, you know, you just have to reinstall the app, and then you won't be in the beta anymore.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, TST. Yeah, so TST. We are looking to do a lot of Double Dare episodes in the coming weeks here. And when I say a lot, I mean like multiple episodes. So if you are interested in partaking in one of those, keep an eye out in the Discord. Because there's gonna be a lot of movement on that in the very, very near future. He says he has the newest one. Well, now I just need to wait for the full 1.9 update. Prayanish has a question. What is the question? Lots of questions all over today. Lots of varied questions. Would I like to join the world? Is it a realm, or is it a just a hosted world that you have? Because if you have your own, like Nick Studios or something like that, probably not today, but maybe next week or the following week. I've done this in the past where I've visited other places, other Nick Studios worlds or Universal Studio worlds. I could do a thing like that where I could come and visit it, and you can kind of show folks what you've been up to. I just don't know what your world is like, so I don't know how it's set up. Okay, so it's just a world. So yeah, we could do something like that. I don't know if maybe next week or the week after. We can see what makes the most sense. But that's something we could definitely do, like in the future. Because I did it with Endman, I've done it with Gravedigger, in this PS4 world. Because I have Minecraft on all these different platforms, so like most people don't have Minecraft everywhere, but I do. So I'm able to do that where most people aren't. So that's why I kind of go around and show stuff off for people that don't necessarily get the option to see it. QTV Nick Bro, what do you mean? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're referring to when you say what do you mean. Are you talking to me, or are you talking to somebody else? Chris Monkey, when will I be able to start building Nick Bucks? There is no definitive date, but it would be somewhere in the near future, I would think, because we're getting really, really close to having the strip mall area with the food court ready to be built. So if I had to guess, it's going to be sometime before the end of the month. I couldn't tell you when, though. It just kind of depends on, when we get the time to work on it, when we get time to move things around, and all that fun stuff. So KTV Monkey, I have an idea. How about a new series on the channel where you visit others' Nick Studios? I've actually been thinking about that. So like one of the things that I've been doing, obviously, where I've been going to different folks' builds, but being the nature that it's on a stream, it's kind of like, really quick, and I think that most people would like a more detailed, personalized tour. So I think if I was to do something where I just do a little like a dedicated video to that, that may be a better option. So it's definitely something that I'll probably be doing in the future. It's still fun to visit folks on the stream, so that way there can be that real-time interaction. But I think I might be doing something like that because I started doing a like a community spotlight series where basically I go around and I try different community-made maps, designs, levels. So like I did one with the Double Dare obstacle course in Little Big Planet. And so I can envision these videos going in that playlist because it's a community creation kind of thing. But yeah, see what works. See how it goes. But yeah, I want to see as many of those different things as I can. So, alright. This is starting to look like a normal world again. So much carnage. I can't wait to go back and look at that explosion again. I'm going to have to highlight that, and I'm going to have to post the clip on the channel so people can look at that without having to replay the whole stream.
Lol. Okay, there we go. There's a tiny 3D Splat logo.
Pranish wants to know if I can help him build the Nick Studios in his world. I can certainly point you in the right direction and show you how to do it. I don't know if I will have the time to do like the entire thing, but I can certainly point you in the right direction, start you off, and you know, kind of give you like some pointers and some ideas if you have any questions on how to build something. I just don't want to be like, yeah, I can help you build it by building the entire thing. I don't know if that's going to be legitimately possible. I like to help as much as I can wherever I can, but I still have this one here that I have to do, and then I have to finish. And this is not finished by any stretch of the imagination. Still going under a bunch of different renovations. I'm actually about to pretty much demolish the entire studio tour side of the upstairs. Not necessarily like the editing bays and stuff like that, but like the actual pathway. I'm actually looking at doing some different designs for that. Slushy's doing the roadway around, which is good. It's appreciated. Yeah. QTV says, the best of the Nick World Episode 1, Demolition of Stage 44. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the realm get that close to crashing before. That was pretty intense.
Gonna put the countdown, we got a blast.
Pretty intense. Alright. Ooh, something's going on over here. Something is going on over here.
Something.
Things and stuff. Alright. So yeah, it's almost all cleaned up. Almost. What if Nick World was a micronation? All right, so let's talk hypotheticals. So if Nick World, if this realm was a micronation, who would be the president?
Monkey.
Okay, so if I'm the president, who's the vice president?
No. That's a hard question.
Okay, who would be the secretary of... who would be the secretary of state?
Ooh, Slush.
Slushy? Or would he be the secretary of Homeland Security?
I guess that would be me.
Or would he be the head of FEMA?
Don't know. Probably he could do that. Just gonna have to wonder.
Probably sometime later in the month, Chris. We don't have a specific... I couldn't give you a specific date because it's still not done or ready over there. The Nick Bucks is going to go in the food court. I know that much. But the question is going to be, where will the food court be? And, you know, as soon as we get time to, you know, finish that area, that's when it will go in. So if I had to guess... probably sometime towards the end of the month, but I honestly don't know because I'm going to be filming a lot of different Double Dare and Guts episodes, you know, this month. So that's going to take a lot of time that otherwise I would be normally building stuff. So that is the thing. Also, I can mention this, that in 2 weeks... or maybe 3 weeks. We'll see what happens. 2 or 3 weeks, I am going to do, on the weekly Nick stream, we're going to do lots of Slime Time Live. We're going to do lots of that, but we're going to do it for real prizes.
Ooh.
Because I'm going to do like a Christmas giveaway with a whole bunch of different prizes. And I've got stuff from Xbox games. I've got Steam games. I've got Xbox Live Gold codes. I've got, you know, PS and Plus codes. I mean, Amazon codes. I got a whole bunch of stuff that I'm going to do for some giveaways. So lots of stuff going to happen on that stream.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Slushy, because Slushy in the world, if you can't see it, says, Monkey, do it on the 22nd because it matches your name. That would be pretty fun. And then when eventually, hopefully someday I'll hit 10,000 subscribers. And when that happens, I've got a console to give away.
Ooh.
So there is lots of giveaway stuff happening in the not too distant future. QTV, Monkey like a warehouse of gift cards? Kind of. I mean, I guess you could say that. So I've got stuff for all sorts of walks of life. So if you're a mobile gamer, if you're an Xbox gamer, if you're a PC gamer, yeah, lots of different stuff.
We don't care what you are.
You don't care what I am.
No, we don't.
Nobody
care
cares
what
what
type
I am.
of. No, we don't care what type of gamer you are. You can win anything.
I would love to give an iPhone X giveaway, but I am not PewDiePie. I do not have that type of money.
Ha!
I do not have that type of money. Chris, you've already been unblocked, and I already mentioned when the Nick Bucks could potentially happen. QTV, do not have a PC. Well, that's okay, because you did say that you have a mobile, or at least you have Pocket Edition. So maybe you can stand to benefit from one of the other codes I may be giving away.
True.
Pranish, do you know PewDiePie? No, I do not know PewDiePie. I've seen his videos, some of his videos, but I do not know him personally. I mean, probably the most famous person. I mean, I've met a few different famous people. I mean, the most famous person, famous YouTuber that I can say that I know, I mean, probably doesn't. I don't think she has more than 200,000 subscribers, maybe. So, I mean, that's I don't know too many famous YouTubers per se. Kidder, I've got to leave the stream and do some finals. Alrighty, well, thanks for stopping by as usual. It's always appreciated.
And good luck
stopping by. Yeah. Good luck on finals. Yeah, get it done and then enjoy some holiday vacation.
Yeah.
And look at that. We are almost done with this pathway too.
Alright, so
It's
I'm
like-
doing the entrance so far.
Are you doing the outside?
Yep. Let's see.
Cool, cool.
The
Okay, so since the stream was buffering for you, it the estimated time of when you could probably start it is going to be sometime towards the end of December. The reason being is because we have to still lay it out, and the idea is that it will go in a kind of a strip mall over by the food court. So whenever the food court finally gets built in, that's when you can start making it. But there's also the added fun of I'm doing a lot of Double Dare episodes and Guts episodes this month. So it's really going to be a question on if we get time to work on that stuff, or if I get time to work on that stuff. So it may or may not happen. If it does happen, it's probably going to be towards the end of the month. That is the best I can give you. I couldn't give you a hard date because we've got other stuff that we're doing. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of when you can expect that. But we are almost done with the side over here. It's crazy how this was one giant crater, and now it actually looks like something useful. It's like there's like a lot of space over here now to do a whole bunch of different stuff. And yeah, we can extend this road. This road can be extended all the way down too. It'll make a giant loop.
Yay.
I'm almost wondering if we should make this road wider, but I'm not. I don't know. It's probably fine as it is right now. See what happens when we come to the detailing of it. I mean, also look, there's going to be an easier pathway to get over here to the holiday area, the Nick 6, and the Hilton, as it were.
Yay.
So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Midnight there in the Ukraine. Holy cow. Late for you.
Very
what would be your reaction if there would be a kid playing on your realm politely? I mean, there's been all sorts of different kinds of folks on here from all different walks of life and all different ages. So I'm sure there's already been kids on here that have been playing on the realm and stuff like that. So I don't have any issue with that. I know that some of the episodes that I've made have had, I guess, what you would call kids in them. So, I mean, they've been on the realm for a long time, so.
Yeah, like me. I'm a kid. Whoa.
Whoa, spoilers.
Exactly, spoiler. Whoa.
Blue, I was burbing around. Geez, a lot was done. Yes, lots has been done.
Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots.
A whole lot of stuff. Whole lots of stuff. Alright. So we got a couple more strips of grass blocks to put down. And then this hole is going to be covered. Need to finish clearing out this side a little bit more so that way the road can extend the whole way. Make the full loop. But that is pretty much it. Oh, black. You need to black the inside of the walls. Need to put on the roof. And those will be done. And yeah, the realm is... This is like the next biggest expansion. This is probably the last... Honestly, this is probably the last expansion to the Studio Islands. I cannot think of anything else that I would ever need to do past this, or that I could ever want to do, because like the big thing was like putting in the Nickelodeon way and having the proper entrance as it is in real life. So that was like the big thing. So now that we'll have that, we'll have the Jimmy Neutron, I'll have another soundstage to where I can use it for more shows and stuff like that.
Be right back.
Cool. I can't think of anything else that that I would ever need to expand for more space over here with. I just can't think of anything. And especially because we're going to have the all this space here too. So this can easily be, you know, another big thing. Chris, we'll see whenever we get it, whenever we get that stuff laid out. I need to do some more research on the Nickelodeon Way. Sean had mentioned a video that has some good stuff in it, so I'm going to take a look at that and see if I can't find out some better ways for the layout. Once that's put in, then we'll start talking about building that stuff. QTV, Monkey, what do you think about having a big underground tunnel system for the guys on the realm? So let me answer your question with a question. Are you talking about like what they have in Disney World, which is called the Utilidors, which is basically an underground pathway walking system to connect all of the different areas? Or are you talking about like an underground railway system that leads to all the different areas? Because if you're talking about a railway system, I have some good news because I already have that made. It's not connected to all the different areas yet, but that is a thing that does exist. Okay, so like the Disney one, so like the Utilidors. So I don't have anything like that. It's definitely a possibility to do something like that. I mean, I'm not going to say that's not like something that we could actually do at all. It would probably, like, I would almost want to see us get the basic layout and design of where everything is to the point where nothing's being moved anymore. And as soon as that happens, then we could put that in. I feel like that would make the most sense in building that. And also, not to mention, I don't know. Have you seen any of the inside of the studios? Have you seen like the Double Dare set, Guts set, or anything like that? I don't know if you've seen any of it. Chris, could I build a pathway that connects the area you guys are building to the Xmas area? There's already a pathway over there. But I think what we need to do is we need to wait to see what we decide to put in here before we add any sort of connector, because we might be doing a museum, we might be doing this Mall of America thing. I don't know. And I don't know where it's going to take place, what the layout's going to look like. Once that's put in, then we could put in a pathway. You'll notice I talk about like pathways and layouts and all this stuff all the time. I am a huge proponent of having a layout and a battle plan before you actually start building anything in Minecraft. If you start building willy-nilly all over the place, it just looks bad.
Right?
It just looks super bad. It looks very disorganized and just not very well done. Like, I spent a lot of time working on the layout for the actual Nick Studios, where it was going to be, where the game lab was going to be, where the tour was going to be. Like, all of that stuff took a lot of time to plan out before I actually started building it. So that's why I like to do things like take my time and like have everything set out, and you know, just overall just having a good layout and a good design path and blueprints for what I plan to do. That's how I'm able to make things look as good as I do, and I'm sure Sonic has the same mentality with the stuff that he does. So we are just about done with this area here. Slushy, okay, yeah, he's filling that in. All right, that's fine. How much longer will the stream continue? Probably, I mean, I would like to say as soon as we get to a good stopping point. So I would say probably within the next 30 minutes or so is probably when I will say the stream is done for the day, because we've done a lot of work over here.
Yep. Like,
So, a lot of progress was made. Basically, as soon as we get all this stuff filled in, then I'll probably say it's a good time to stop it. So yeah, probably about 30 minutes. 30 minutes or so. Not too much longer, and of course I don't like to sit on video games all day long. And of course the idea too is that we're going to try to film a Double Dare episode today. That will air sometime next year. Mr. Noon is going to be going in for some surgery later this month, and so he is going to be laid up for a time. And Mr. Noon is the host of Double Dare. I will be doing the announcing duties, but he's hosting the show, and if he's not able to host, then we can't shoot anything. So we want to try to do a few episodes this month. So he's been working on some questions, sending me questions. I've been working on scripts, pretty much getting everything ready.
Oh wow, you guys are getting paired.
Huh?
No, I was just saying, like, you guys are paired.
Yep. All right. Let's see.
I'm back, yay. Why is Blue
He's,
again with the chicken?
he loves that chicken like it's his pet. So right now, QTV, it is 2 p.m. In where I live, and I live in the Seattle area, Seattle, Washington, in the United States. Gravedigger mentions on his Discord he will announce new shows that will come soon to his channel. And remember, I said Gravedigger is the one who has the PlayStation 4 Nickelodeon Studios build. So definitely want to check out his channel. And check out the Discord if you have a PS4, because he's always looking for folks to be on the PS4 shows that he does for, like, Guts. And since, you know, I mainly have a following for, like, PC and Xbox, so I don't have a lot of people with PS4s that follow me. But if you definitely have a PS4 and you want to be on one of his shows, definitely look him up. Because I'm sure he would be more than happy to get you on one of his shows on PS4. What the heck is Blue doing? Chickens don't fly, Blue. What are you doing? That's just totally inhumane.
Well, you don't know that. Maybe.
Yeah, so it's daytime there. Yep, it's in the northwest of the United States. Yep. Yeah, the reason that I do these streams a little bit earlier by U.S. standards is because I want to try to make it accessible to folks that are in Europe, UK, and stuff like that. So that's why I typically do it a little bit earlier. I'm actually starting a new job this coming week, and the job will have me working on Saturdays, but not until 3 p.m. So what I'm going to plan on doing is I'm actually going to move the stream time up. So instead of being at noon, I'm going to try to do it at 10 o'clock Pacific. So that would be 2 p.m. Central, or wait, so 10 o'clock, so 12 noon Central, 1 o'clock Eastern, and that'll make it even earlier in the UK, Europe, and whatnot. So typically right now it's what, 12 noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT. So that would bump it up to 6 p.m. GMT. Mm-hmm. If you are using that time zone. So if right now, if we started and it was 10 o'clock for you, that would be 8 o'clock for you. So it's going to be 2 hours earlier is basically what you can expect. So things are going to be a little bit earlier. But I think it might be better for most people pushing it a little bit earlier.
Probably better.
I've enjoyed doing it at noon because I usually like to sleep a little bit more on a weekend, and since my schedule will be adjusting a little bit. Like, so previously I started work at 5:30 in the morning, and now I'll be starting 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So going from 3 p.m. to midnight. So yeah, it makes more sense to push it a little bit earlier. Yeah, so GMT plus 2, I think that would be 8 p.m. your time. So let's see. We are pretty much at the end of the end of
Stream?
the road for this. This
Oh.
is pretty much it. Yeah, I'm just trying to fix this forest area for some reason. Is like all kinds of banged up, and I don't know why.
Alright, so this will be the entrance. Alright, so I got the entrance done right now. So I'm gonna start on the right itself, hopefully.
On
If
the
I-
ride?
Yeah, on the ride.
Oh, you might want to wait for Toru because she wants to do that kind of stuff too.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll do the. Then I'll wait for her.
You could do the you could try putting like the Nickelodeon logo on the ground. The thing that has the splat out that becomes the Nickelodeon way thing. We could try to do that.
Ooh. Let's see, what could be very short entrance, but I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you want to expand it a little bit. I don't know. I honestly I haven't seen enough pictures to know what the queue line looks like on the outside, so I have no idea how big or small it is. I mean, there's definitely a huge gap right here, so we definitely have room to put some stuff. QTV, Monkey also, am I the first Ukrainian watching your channel? I can tell you this. You're the first Ukrainian that has been on the live stream that has mentioned that they are in the Ukraine. I mean, on the channel, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but there is 8,000 subscribers. There very well could be somebody that has seen my stuff that lives in the Ukraine, but nobody that I can recall that has been on the live stream that has mentioned that. So it's pretty cool. There's a lot of folks from all over the different parts of the world. There's somebody in here from Australia that has popped in here. You know, we got folks from Canada, the U.S. I've seen some folks from Mexico, Brazil. It's pretty cool. I love to see all the folks from all the different people around the country.
Jesus
around the world
Christ,
as well.
my dad scared me. God.
What do you do?
He gave me a heart attack. He came into and he said, "What the H?" And I was like, "What?"
What the
He gave
H?
He secretly came to my door. He was like, "What the H?" And it kind of scared me.
Yeah.
He can be
Nice.
scary sometimes.
Oh, so yeah, this is the only other thing I can think of that we need to do. I mean, this is nothing major. We just need to finish having the road go all the way around the side of the soundstage, and it loops around the back, and then it hooks up with the rest of the studios. And I don't even know if I can use the word Studio Island anymore. This isn't an island anymore. I have
It is.
removed the island.
That's tough. Can't call it island.
I can't call Studio Island anymore.
You have to call it studios.
Yep. I mean, at this point, it's almost turning into like Universal. It's turning into the entryway of it. So
Kind of.
it's definitely turning into.
Alright, so gotta do more of the entrance here.
Oh yeah, blacking the inside of the studios needs to happen. And that's pretty much
It's
once the studios are blacked on the inside, or at least the one that I'm going to be doing different versions of Guts in there, then I can start working on that. But
Well,
Guts
that-
isn't the priority right now. This Double Dare is the priority. So I need to do some more physical challenges, and I need to do some more toss-ups in there.
Mhm.
I know I definitely need to do at least one more toss-up before we try to do like any kind of filming, because with the thing crashing the way it did, I don't want to like risk that.
Alright, so entrance right here.
But QTV, did you actually have you seen the inside of the sound stages yet? Have you seen what it actually looks like, what I built in here? I don't know if he has or hasn't.
Probably.
I'm guessing he probably has, but I don't know.
Maybe. Alright, so... Oops. Alright, there we go. I widened it up a bit, so I think it should be fine.
What? Widened it up? What?
The entrance way
Oh, the
over
entryway.
here.
Cool, cool.
I think that should be fine.
Let's see.
Then I added a 3D splat logo. And then I'm gonna add the murals.
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 Oh, I made the pathway inside on this side a little bit smaller. Oh well. It's too late now. I'm not redoing that whole soundstage.
Lol.
Too late now. That's what we got. Gray, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then gray, then stone, stone, and a site.
Adopt your chicken. Why are you chicken?
Why are you dangling the chicken from midair? Why? What did the chicken do to you?
He just likes to torture chickens, I guess.
I guess so.
And if you do, I'm gonna call PETA. No, I'm kidding.
Call PETA.
What are they gonna do?
Call the police.
No, they're gonna be like, what the heck, man? Protect animals. What the freak are you
And they
doing?
throw blood on you.
PETA. Trying to protect animals.
Oh my God!
Chris
Chris
went
just
to
tried to kill my
Mean Mayhem
chicken.
in Florida.
Chris just killed my chicken.
I don't think he can.
He did. He threw potions.
Yeah, he
Oh.
too poisoned my poor chicken. I was just at my poor wild chicken.
And he left again.
Now
Are
I have
you
to make
shocked?
a new-
Oh, I'm so
Yeah,
shocked.
one
No.
wild chicken.
He was just humanely putting the chicken down, I guess.
Yeah, but again, what did it hit?
What did the chicken do to him? I don't know. Maybe he got triggered over the Hanna-Barbera star. Really? Hanna-Barbera star?
What? I mean, Jimmy Neutron's Nick to blast you a Hanna-Barbera ride. So,
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's definitely a thing. It's just funny. I just was like flying by and I saw the Hanna-Barbera star. QTV! My dad is probably watching your stream right now.
whoa.
Well, hello if you are actually watching. Hopefully you're finding something of interest.
Maybe
And
you.
let me know if you have any good dad jokes. Because I like a good dad joke.
Maybe he went to Nickelodeon Studio time.
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. You never know.
Exactly.
It's fun to build roadways. Long roadways.
It's fun to build stuff.
Stuff and things. I get to extend out the fence, I guess, too. Forgot about that. Let's do chiseled sandstone.
Sandstone. Great.
And that's when you know that you've been streaming long enough. When you start saying different words like that.
Sandstone.
Like Stan Marsh. Stan Marsh Stone.
Stanley. Or whatever.
Stanley Stone.
Rest in peace.
Stone Stanley.
Stanley. Why are we
Stone.
talking? Flat Stanley?
What? I don't know what that is.
It's a book.
Stanley.
Flat Stanley.
I've never heard of it. Please
Wow.
educate us because this is an educational stream.
Yeah, it's not like I'm paying you 4 hours. Or actually 3 hours.
Stream has been going for 2 hours, 26 minutes, and 43 seconds.
Whoa.
Definitely not the longest I've ever streamed.
Blue, what are you doing? Don't.
Usually these streams are 2 or 3 hours long. That's usually how it goes. Or at least you go until you get to a good stopping point. And it's like right now it's just like, I'm just kind of just, going until I get sick of doing this part, I guess.
Okay, well, Flat Stanley, it's a book about a flattened paper boy named Stanley, of course. And he goes on wacky adventures. Search it up on Google. You can see I used to read his books when I was little.
Nice. Chris Monkey, I love the realm and how big it's grown since I joined on July 7th. Yeah, this realm has been going since June 17th. Father's Day, as it were. So this has been going for quite a while.
Oh wow!
And yeah, lots of stuff has been going on since the realm has been created. I'm gonna have a video come out in the not too distant future, which is like showing the history of everything that's happened, and I'm probably gonna do that like maybe every couple of months, because like when you have a realm, you can register it and like pay it up for like 3 months, a month, and stuff like that. 6 months. They give you a couple different options. And this one's been going for 6 months, and it's pretty soon up for renewal. So I get to pay that bill, which is fun. But
bills.
That's definitely a thing, and I think I'm going to do it every single time like we get to the next renewal, so that way we can kind of see the progress that's been done in the last 6 months. QTV Nick Bro, my dad. Oh, hello. Alexander, welcome.
Hello.
Or should I say QTV Dad?
QTV Dad.
QTV Dad. I could say that too. Gravedigger, question to all. If you were able to reopen Nickelodeon Studios, how would you do it? For me, I would have the Blue Man Group go to a different soundstage and have Nick Studios reopen.
Bye. Kick them out.
Yeah.
Bye.
Get rid of the Blue Man Group. I'll be honest, I've never seen the show. I've heard it's halfway decent, but I've also heard that it is not worth the price of admission. So I don't know what to think about it. Now I'll be there for a day at the end of January. So there will be a week where there is technically no Nick World stream because I'll be on vacation at Universal and Disney World mainly. But I am thinking about doing like a short, maybe like a 15-minute live stream from the Nick Studios in Orlando, or at least the former Nick Studios. Because it still exists. You can still go and visit it and check it out. But obviously there's nothing on the inside. But I thought it would be kind of a cool thing to do. Just do like a remote live stream. That'd be kind of cool.
I mean, there used to be stuff in there. Adam the Woo did a video.
Yeah, I mean, they used to have like the Wild Thornberries mural and stuff like that up there, and some decorations. But they've turned it into a Universal office building essentially.
Yeah, so
adore the Blue Man Group. What is okay? So tell me something about the Blue Man Group that you really, really like, because I want to see a show so that way I can kind of make up my own determination. What do you think sets the Blue Man Group apart from like everything else? And since they like, perhaps like a Cirque du Soleil, something like that.
I mean, after Adam did his video on studios, they removed all the decor in there.
Oh yeah, well the Nick Studios videos was one of the reasons he got banned from Universal. So I don't think he's banned anymore. I could be wrong, but that was definitely one of the videos that I know where he definitely got banned because of it. And also Disney World, he got banned because he was going behind the scenes in a lot of areas that he wasn't supposed to go to. Now, to his credit, Disney, did not put locks on their doors. They did not make it so that it was inaccessible from the public. So, I mean, to his credit, he only went into a space that seemed open to the public. That said, I think he knew that he wasn't supposed to be there and did it anyway. But
gotta do what you gotta do. No, I'm kidding.
pretty much. Pretty much.
I'm gonna make Arnold.
Yeah, he has the Daily Woo channel. I used to watch the Daily Woo before I actually knew about his other channel, which is surprising because the Daily Woo wasn't even really his big channel. It was the the main Adam the Woo channel that he did all of the behind the stage tours and stuff like that. I actually saw him from his daily vlogs first, which was really crazy because I like his other channel obviously a lot more. But yeah, that was kind of an interesting thing with Adam the Woo.
.com.
AdamTheWoo.com.
Can I get a mic pic too?
Pranish, what you have in the stream? Would you have in the stream after what you do when you finish your stream? So I guess the question is more along the lines of what do I do when I'm finally done streaming? What I usually do is I go and eat food. Go and eat food and drink water because, I mean, essentially for the last 2 hours and 30 minutes, I've been pretty much talking nonstop. And that's usually what happens when you stream is you just literally talk nonstop and you're trying to entertain people. You're trying to, just talk and keep the show rolling and keep things flowing. So it's, you talk a lot. I've got a glass of water, that I usually sip out of every now and then. But, yeah, the first thing I do is I eat and I get something to drink. And then usually I'll come back and I will, do some kind of work or I'll do something else in the realm, something that I saw on the stream that I was like, yeah, I need to fix that. I need to do that because that's just going to drive my OCD crazy. And, yeah, that's usually what I do. So, yeah. All right. So let's see here. Think Slushy had this backwards.
Get Rick Slushy.
Yeah, get Rex Slushy. That's always the fun thing to do. Yeah, it's cool that your dad stopped by. That's pretty cool. It's always cool to see people in the stream, and it makes me feel good knowing that parents care about what their kids are watching, and what they're doing. There's been a lot of situations where when I was working at GameStop and you have 8-year-olds coming in to get Grand Theft Auto, and it's just like, yeah, you shouldn't really be playing this game at your age. Not that I have a problem with you playing it per se, but yeah, this game is not for you.
That's what they play anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I was there. Duke Nukem was the big game when I was a kid, and I wanted to play that stuff. And my mom is like, "No, you cannot play Duke Nukem." She had no idea what's in the game, but she knew it was M-rated and all that stuff, and she didn't want me to play that stuff. But I like the fact that people actually care about what people are doing on the internet stuff. So I like that stuff. That's cool to me. That's cool to me.
You're a cool parent.
I'm not a parent. I don't have any kids. Oh, you're talking about
yeah,
the dad who was here. What is Slushy saying? Monkey, we may need to extend to one side. I don't know what is Slushy? What are you referring to? Slushy, speak. Bark, bark, bark.
That's all he says. Bark.
Kidder, did you know that Lincoln Loud, the character, not the YouTube user, was in the Loud House?
Oh wow.
So I will be completely 100% honest. I've never seen the Loud House.
Lincoln Loud just.
Well, Lincoln, I don't know if Lincoln's in the chat right now, so I'm hoping not.
You don't know what the Loud House?
Yeah, I mean, it would almost be as like Shell Shocker as the official Blues Clues channel if I said I didn't know what Blues Clues was.
Oh my god. You know what Blue's Clues is?
I don't know what Blues Clues is. Yeah, I figured out Blues Clues. I know what Blues Clues is.
I'm going to kill you. No, okay.
No.
That's probably what he says.
Let's see. Yeah, this outside wall has to be extended one, I think, in order for this to make sense.
There's Arnold.
Oh, get wrecked. Get wrecked, monkey,
Slushy.
get wrecked.
Get wrecked, Slushy. No, get wrecked, Slushy.
Yeah, so this is too wide around. This is too wide around.
Hey, look, I made Arnold.
Oh, God, my OCD is going to get the better of me now. It's going to get the better of me.
I made Arnold. This of the wall.
You made Arnold of the Wald? Oh, is that his hat? Nice. All right. I got to think about how I'm going to fix this without messing with this side. Okay. All right. So let's see. This needs to be extended in. It's going to have to go like this. So this is going to have to go like this. Alright, Slushy. This is going to have to get moved over like this. So this is 2, this is 1. And then we go black 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we put in the gray. And the stone. Okay, so now this should be right. Yeah, this is I don't want to have to do this, but yeah, it has to be done. Yeah. Otherwise it's going to be off balance, it's going to look weird, and I'm going to know about it because I'm a perfectionist. And yeah. Anything worth doing is worth doing right. Alright, so got that. Then this is going to be the gray line that goes down. I mean, the good thing is since it's already like, you know, the roadway is like pretty much already built, like it's not that big of a thing. But yeah. Pranish, I heard that in the video of YouTube there is a baby thing going on. I don't know what you're referring to there.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. So.
Kidder, the first 4 seasons of Blue Clues had Steve Burns as Steve, and the last 2 seasons had Donovan Patton as Joe. Yeah,
oh,
do you know what Steve did when he left the Blues Clues show?
He went to music.
Yeah, he went to create a band.
Yeah, with the Flaming Lips.
He went to create a band.
I am on the Discord.
Hey.
Oh, there you are. Is that a grave digger?
It is a grave digger.
Well, yeah, there's like in real life there's like 35 or 36 grave diggers built over the past time, so it's one of them.
Yeah.
But
it's
is
actually
it the real grave digger, or is it an imposter?
Imposter.
Probably, yeah, I'm just a fan of it.
Just a fan. So, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
You are a fan of monster trucks, right?
Yes, big time fan.
Who or what is your favorite monster truck?
It's in the name. The grave digger. It's the truck's been around for like 37 years.
Oh. Okay, I knew that. I was just trolling you.
Yeah.
So I've been to one.
Which one was it? Was it Monster Jam or was it some other tour?
You know, I cannot remember. I think it was Monster Jam. It was back when they used to come to St. Louis all the time. They would come to the TWA Dome, or the America Center as it's now called. or the Dome at something. I don't even know. I mean, I haven't lived in St. Louis in like 3 years now, so it's like the Dome at America Center, I think is what they call it. But yeah, they used to have the monster trucks there, and I always thought that it was pretty cool. But yeah, like it, I don't know, like any of the video games translated pretty well. Like I know you play a lot of those.
Yeah, the latest game that came out, it's not really realistic, really, but there's a new one coming out that's made by it's gonna be made by THQ and Rainbow Studios, who made the MX vs ATV franchise. So
Okay.
hopefully that one's good. Hopefully I heard that one's probably coming out next year, so I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled.
The game that I remember playing is an old PC game, Monster Truck Madness.
Oh, that's an old one.
That is by far my favorite one that I ever played, and I don't know why. It was like the most like crude game ever, but like it worked. And I think the reason I liked it so much was the fact that it was like the first one that you could do like online multiplayer with. So like back in the day, before like, you know, Xbox Live and all that stuff, you had to play PC games modem to modem, or you would have to be connected to the internet and do like an IP connection. So basically, me and a friend of mine, we would play modem to modem games, just using the trial. So like, there's a trial version of Monster Truck Madness, and you'd have to like, so back in the day, you had to use your phone line to connect to the internet. So you'd have to dial your modem from your computer to the other computer just to play these games. And the lag was amazing.
Well, if you go on multiplayer now, there shouldn't be that much lag, like in today's games, but they haven't did online multiplayer since Monster Truck Madness 2, I think. Like when they made the second one, I think that was the last time that they did online multiplayer. And then the last time that they did actual multiplayer at home was Path of Destruction, which is by far one of the greatest ones that they made.
Yeah.
So yeah, so far it's just been single player games, and there's just been online leaderboards which you could just look at. So hopefully the new game has online multiplayer.
I hope it does.
That would be cool.
Yeah, very cool. Hashtag lit.
I know one of the Monster Truck games that you play, they had that on sale on the PSN for holiday deals. I was already buying too many games that I couldn't justify buying another. Like I don't know. I bought, I don't know, 5-6 games during that sale on PlayStation alone, on top of what I got on Xbox.
Oh wait a minute. Are you talking about like the newest game, Crush It? That new one that
I think it was Crush It. It was like $5, $5 or $6.
Yeah. People say that Crush It is like, you know, like people really don't like that one because it's really unrealistic. But since the new game is being made by a different company that did a lot of realistic stuff in the past, that they have high hopes for the new one.
What makes
so do I.
the game realistic? Is it like the physics? Is it just the controls, the feel?
Well, when they want, for a new game, people really want it to be realistic and have like awesome features in it. Like,
okay, so
awesome,
like graphically,
yeah.
They expected something a lot more than what
it
was.
And also like when the truck functions, they need to make sure. Well, people want it to, you know, like, you know, function like how it does in the actual tours.
Yeah, so they wanted something with more physics, better, you know, physics like it is in real life and stuff like that. They just wanted a more realistic experience than what they got. You know, that's pretty much what I figured. I mean, the problem is with those games is like, you know, Monster Truck games, like, I mean, obviously Monster Truck isn't like the biggest sport around. So it's like trying to get like, you know, companies to spend like a big budget like on some of that stuff is like really difficult, I guess.
Well, it is a pretty big tour. I mean, Monster Jam's like there's like a billion people who watch this stuff because it's international. Like not just the United States, but they also go in international tours, like in Sydney, and some other places too, like the UK, Brazil. Like they go all over the world eventually.
It's pretty sweet.
Hey, Monkey Dude.
I heard a voice.
It's me, Hulk Crash.
What's up?
Oh, I'm just here. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna be in this. I'm not gonna be in the game. I'm sorry to tell you that, dude.
All
But
good.
hopefully it's all right.
That's all good. We're
Yeah,
pretty
it's
much
just that,
about at the point where we're wrapping up the stream anyway. But yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
the main
I'm gonna
reason
tell you that
oh,
Universal
go
is
ahead.
going really good so far.
Ooh.
NBC Grill and Bar is not made yet, but I can inform you that it's going well so far. Like Billabong, I'm still making it, like the inside. I'm starting to fix the walls because I realized that the walls weren't blue; it was a different color. So that's something I have to do.
Gotcha. Very much a work in progress, as it were.
Yeah.
All right. Now, the real reason why I was here is that when I was working outside doing chores, I actually came up with an idea of a new show.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna reveal it right now.
Reveal it.
All right.
Reveals.
Yeah, please.
All right.
I love reveal.
I'll call the show Minecraft Rivals.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yep, so this show is completely custom made by me, and it'll be in Minecraft, PS4 as usual. So this show, it's one-on-one. It's either a person who is a rival with someone, like, you know, doing games but they're friends in real life, or they're just complete like full-on rivals and they just want to, like, you know, do something and, like, you know, settle it.
So like
there's-
you want to see Slushy get wrecked. Can the
So-
Kid
well-
123, welcome to the stream. And Kidder
Well-
says Minecraft Rivals.
Yep, so
Perk to the interest.
and yeah, like, so if anyone is interested in being on the very first episode, once I get that fully constructed, then I will ask for people to, well, if there's anyone, like, who is a rival with someone or someone that just wants to, you know, who really, like, hates someone but they want to face off, you can tell me, and then I'll get you set up for an episode once I get the thing constructed. So my
I feel
plans,
like Slushy wants to battle me.
and that'd be a
Alright,
great first
Slushy.
episode. That'd be a great first episode, actually. Well, yeah, you guys would have to talk it out if you want.
Oh, there's no talking. Slushy just gets wrecked. That's how it works. It
Oh
just
man,
happens.
yeah, cause from episode 6 of Guts, yeah, I saw that there was like a little rivalry going on, and like from like the live streams and stuff.
Yeah.
I could totally
It
see that.
happens.
So,
Jennifer,
So there's-
welcome back.
all right, so there's gonna be 3 normal rounds where there's gonna be different challenges for speed, like, you know, stamina. There's gonna be all these different challenges, and then the winner that has the most points, which first place gets 300 points. No, not 300. First place gets 3 points, and then second place gets no points. So the player that has the most points at the end of those 3 events will get to choose where they want to fight. Yeah, there's some. So like the last round will be a complete full-on one-on-one fight to the death, or in this case, to keep it PG, knockout, KO,
Faint.
to the faint. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, and then that round, the first place would get 5 points, and yeah, then second place would get no points. So basically, this new show it's gonna be crazy. So this will basically be one of my first shows that will not be Nickelodeon related in Minecraft. So I just need to get that constructed, and once that's fully constructed, then I'll ask for auditions. So yeah,
Nice.
like, seriously, this is one of the best ideas I've ever came up with, pretty much, for a game show.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I kind of like it.
I'm planning to build the CBC HQ in Minecraft.
Yep. So if you are a rival with someone, either on the playfield or just rivals on a daily basis, you can go ahead and ask me if you have a PS4, PS Plus, and Minecraft PS4 edition, and yeah, then I'll sign you up for an episode, and it'll be one of the craziest experiences of all time.
I feel like if Sony ever decides to get off their high horse and allow crossplay for Minecraft, then you can have some rivals between on the Xbox One edition, Xbox One players and PlayStation players. You can have console fanboys going at it.
Man, that'd be awesome.
Hey, Monkey, about to end the stream.
I will be ending, very momentarily, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
yep. So,
I'm about to go somewhere right now. So
cool.
Probably next week, maybe, or probably later. I don't know if we're gonna do an episode of Double Dare.
I'm gonna try to. I've got to get some stuff done before work next week, so I am definitely gonna try to get that done. So we can shoot a couple of episodes.
Break soon.
All right.
Anyway,
see everyone.
See you, Sonic.
See you, Sonic.
All right, and I'm also thinking about heading out right now. I'm gonna start the construction of Minecraft Rivals, so then we're able to get the first episode in. So anyway, for the people who are watching the stream, if you want to see when that episode will be happening, and also about the new Guts episode coming out. Yep, just subscribe to my channel. Also, I also have my own Discord as well. So, Monkey Dude, can you put the link to my Discord on the chat?
Copy. Here is the link to the Discord for the Gravedigger Studios.
Yep, so I'll eventually add a Rivals channel, because I so far have Guts and Double Dare. I'll add the other channel, so anyway, I will see you I'll see you guys later. I'll catch you on the flip side. Alright.
Have fun.
See ya.
Yeah, so we're approaching pretty much the tail end. Basically all I'm doing is I am correcting the pathway that leads around the studios because of my OCD when it comes to everything matching up correctly. I don't really have OCD. I'm not diagnosed with OCD, so I joke about it. But, yeah, I like things to be, symmetrical and all that fun stuff. So we had one side of the road that was 1 wide when it comes to the basic stone, and one was 2. So, yeah, that had to be fixed. Had to be fixed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is correct.
Sorry. No, it's just that you were talking. You can. Continue.
Oh, I was just counting to myself.
Oh, okay. So, anyways, during the Universal progress that's going to be going on for the studios or the amusement park, it's going to be very difficult. But if I were to guess how many years or months it would take me, it's probably going to take me at least 2 or 3 years and a couple of months to actually build the whole thing.
Yeah, it's going to take you a while to build that stuff.
Yeah, because I want to actually make the whole thing. So from Islands of Adventure to Universal, a bunch of things. Some things are going to be entered. Some things that you cannot enter will not be because, there's going to be some guards around. And if not, there's going to be, just those mannequin things.
Yeah.
I'm going to make them, look around, make sure nobody enters anywhere that, will make you get banned from it. But I won't ban anyone if they do so. I'll just give them a slight warning and give them, a day to, think about it. So, basically, it's like a detention, but, only for 1 day.
Slap on the wrist.
Yeah, just slap on it, the slap of the wrist, just no, do not. That's bad.
Yeah, it's pretty much what I do. I have a 3-strike system that I go with, where essentially it's different now because when I originally started the realm, it was just open invites. Anybody could join. Anybody could do whatever they wanted. And I just gave permissions out, to people that just wanted to help and do stuff, and I never took them away afterwards. But then what would happen is you would get people who just, because the internet is the internet, people want to come into grief and troll. So people would come in, they'll be fine during the stream, and then I'll come back, the next morning, and the entire place is blown up. So it's just kind of like, okay, that is not cool. So I had to try to manufacture ways to keep the realm secured from griefers. And so unfortunately, I don't just hand out permissions like it's nothing nowadays. Now you actually have to have a reason to have them, unless, you're being supervised by me or whatever. Yeah, so apparently the live chat wasn't showing up in stream for a long time. And I don't know why that was. All I know is I switched over to Discord at one point, and that was the main focus on my other monitor here, because I was getting like Discord links and stuff like that for people. And it must have happened during that time, because I had no idea the chat was down. And that was the first time I saw it, and I don't think anybody said anything about it, or at least they did. I didn't see it in the chat. So I apologize for that not showing up. But, yeah, so I literally just noticed that. So I like to have the chat up so people can see what I'm responding to. I mean, I usually try to reiterate what the person said anyway, but I don't know. It's kind of cool to get your name on the chat and the channel. So that's kind of why I like to throw it up there. But
I feel like the next time you could visit Universal will be like probably next week on Saturday, because that's when I'll have some things up for like Billabong, because like I need to go to Universal. I have my phone out, take a couple of snip pictures, like hiddenly, how Frank West would do it in Dead Rising. Well, not really hiddenly like Frank West, but I would have to do it. And I would need to make sure that no one sees it, unless if they don't mind.
I don't think they'll care if you take pictures, honestly. I mean, they don't mind if you take pictures. I think it would be awkward if you're just like standing there and taking pictures of people like eating food without asking their permission or something.
Yeah, because then that's
but like if you're taking pictures of City Walk, they wouldn't care about something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be a good thing to do, Sonic. Oof, I'm going to be in the stream chat. Yes, you are in the stream chat for the next few minutes while I finish the wall extension over here so that it looks normal. And then Burb is going to have the fence that can walk along. QTV. About to leave the stream. Yep, I'm about to end it myself here in just a few minutes.
What?
I have reached the point where, yeah, all that's left here is just filling in the black, and that is not necessarily that much more interesting for people that are watching the stream. So I will go ahead and remind everybody, if you would like to be in the Nick World realm, if you'd like to check it out, make sure to check out the Nick World Discord. Links in the description. This link will not expire right away because I have made sure this will be a permanent Discord link. The realm link changes every now and then, so don't use the one in the description. Ask in the Discord for the current link or an invite into the realm. You can come around and check it out, and you can do all the fun stuff. You can see all the stuff that we've been building. If you want to be notified on when I do the next Nick World live stream, I do it usually every Saturdays. Usually it's been at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. I am going to be moving it to 10 p.m. Pacific in the coming weeks. So you make sure you're subscribed to the channel. You'll be notified when I go live, and also you'll see it in your subscription feed when I schedule out the next stream. But that said, we are going to be filming
at midnight my time.
I know, I'm not streaming at midnight. It's 12 noon.
You said 10 p.m.
Did I say 10 p.m.?
Yep.
No, I meant 10 a.m. But, so 10 a.m. Pacific time is when we will be moving the stream to, as I start a new job next week, over the coming weeks, that will transition. So it'll be earlier for everybody out in the European areas. Kidder, no ifs, ands, or buts, but these guys have guts. Do you have it? And then QTV reminds us that it's 1 a.m. in the Ukraine. Crazy late. Crazy late. But yep, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you're notified when I go live next. Click that like button if you liked what you saw today. And if you would like to see more of the Nick world. But I think that's going to about wrap it up for today. So thank you very much for stopping by. QTV, thank you very much for stopping by. It's awesome to see somebody new from the Ukraine. There's the Burb who's just hanging out in front. Chris is here. Kidder showed up. Jennifer showed up. Pranish Joshi showed up. Oh, wow. Let's see who else is here. A lot of people showed up today in the stream. Gravedigger, of course, stopped by. Let us know about the Rivals show that he's going to be doing. So if you're interested in that, check out his channel. Let's see. We had QTV's dad pop up. Alexander showed up, which is kind of cool. Let's see who else showed up today. We had TST. Toasty showed up, of course. We have Slushy barking in the stream, and there's a chicken in the middle of my vision sight. Thank you, Blue, for that. That poor chicken. Look at it trying to flash and try to flap its wings. Try to fly. Can't really fly. Endman showed up. We've got... Oh, wow. There's lots of people. Sean showed up. Appreciate Sean showing up because Sean has been giving me a lot of resources and stuff. Letting me know about the way things are set up and laid out in real life for the Nick Studio. So I always appreciate him stopping by, checking things out. And yeah, I can't think of anybody else. I mean, I think there was like a blue hedgehog that also was in the chat too.
There was no Mark Summers or anything.
Yeah, no Mark Summers. Mark Summers didn't show up in the chat. You know, you just heard his voice. But yeah, Mr. Noon was here. Blue was here. Slushy was in here helping out. Sonic the Sketch Hog right there. Me. LOL. Yeah, of course Sonic showed up. So yeah, that's going to about wrap it up. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. And we will catch you all next time. Oh my god, there's 2 chickens now.
Here's to the crazy ones. The disco dogs. The smiling dinosaurs. The ones who eat things differently. Who march to the beat of their own drum and look a little strange. Who are capable of invoking that unexpected impulse to sing doo-wop. Or belt a note so boldly, glasses crack. The unsung heroes between the shows, etched forever into the walls of childhood imagination. Jackhammering the part of the brain that dictates normal. Because the cartoons who are crazy enough to think they can make commercial breaks exciting are the ones who do.
I just had to show this real quick because Blue is ridiculous and is like floating all these chickens over here. Oh my gosh.